And we are live. Hello, everybody. Wee-hee. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday.
Stuck in a box, stuck in a box, stuck in a box. Yeah. Okay, stop.
Everyone goes silent as Kevin is stuck in a box. So, hello, nerds. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in this week. We are super excited to be coming to you from isolation, being socially conscious, and with a full crew, which is awesome this week.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Everybody is here.
Everyone is here.
Here.
Um,
I miss all you guys a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to like have a weekly thing that we always get together. We have done this for the better part of a year and a half now. It's kind of awesome. Go us.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Yeah.
It'll be 2 years in October.
Yeah, so year and a half.
There's the year after.
Yeah.
This is like the dream, right? Like a weekly D&D game that stays on one day and everyone makes it too.
We're literally the thing that people make memes about.
I know.
When everybody shows up on time, weekly, with snacks. That's us every week.
Yeah, we're the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
We are.
Yes.
We should be the
Keener.
rule, but apparently we're the exception.
One might call us the unicorn of groups.
Ooh.
I like this.
Whoa, I'll take that.
Oh, maybe that's the group name, the unicorn.
We'll never.
We are
decide on
the
a group
unicorn.
Yeah, we've been a.
I don't know, Jordy.
Like that would give us a lot of invitations to some very
I don't know, Jordy.
We are the Unicron.
name. The unicorn band.
We'll workshop it.
As a bi woman, I resent that name.
unicorn. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been on Tinder as a queer
I think this
person.
might be one of those
No,
first idea is
Tinder-
not the best idea concepts.
Tinder happened after Kevin and I started dating. Like it was around, but it was not a big thing before we started dating.
Uh-oh, bad news, guys. There's a car.
What?
Okay, it's done. Never mind.
And it's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any exciting news this week? Anything that we want to chat about?
Oh, shit.
No.
I was gonna say so because of the quarantine, I was originally not gonna be able to play. I was not gonna be able to play on April 7th because I was gonna be flying out to Boston for a DJ set. Because of the quarantine and everything, that's going to be streamed live now. So I'm still getting the info on that. But if anyone wants to also have a tab open that night, and check out my DJ set, and then I'll probably be able to come back and continue playing because it's like Eastern Standard Time. So like, I'll probably just be out for the first hour and then pull back.
Yeah, that
Amazing.
totally works.
So if
I mean, hopefully we'll have been out of Barovia at that point.
I mean, fingers
Better
crossed,
be.
but you never know. Real estate takes time.
State of mind.
I don't need any more Velaki politics to deal with. That place is burning to the ground.
Yeah, that's it for me. So I do have a thing. I'm so excited. I rarely do.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, last you had your trip to Tokyo, and then now you've got this. That's awesome.
That's true. I'm doing my best.
Becoming that world traveler at the best possible time.
Oh my god, right?
I have a small thing, just our weekly plug for Adventure Dice.
Yeah, do
Our
it.
awesome- I'm not going to go through the whole spiel because you guys hear me do it every week, but they're doing a sale right now to recoup lost profits from one of the local tabletop conventions here in the beautiful west coast of BC. So go to their Instagram. It's at Adventure Dice. Check out their sale. We also have a discount code with them. It's Dicecream. I'm not sure if you can stack that on top of the sale. And free shipping in Canada and fixed shipping to the US. And they're awesome folks. So not that, if people don't have cash right now, because a lot of us are really strapped, I'm not telling you to waste your money on sparkly dice.
Why?
If you
It's a
do
great
feel like shopping from isolation, then you can check them out. They're an
You get a
awesome
giant
local.
hoard of dice, and you just live on that smog stuff.
I have a hoard of dice. Look what's happening here right now.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's so
Somebody
good.
look it up.
I'm sorting them out. Yeah, go Amanda.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's going to be everything for us. A nice little short intro. Oh,
I
yeah.
got something. So, I am streaming 3 other D&D games this weekend, back to back, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
What a content.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm a featured player on a D&D stream from One Shot Questers. He was one of the players that played in our Dicecream one shots, the very first one. He's an awesome streamer, great D&D TikTok creator, has tons of followers, and the same group that played for me, we are playing for him in his own one-shot universe. So that's gonna be really cool. All new characters, playing a blood hunter. It's gonna be sick.
A blood
Saturday
hunter?
we're doing our blood hunter.
Oh, I thought you said blood toucher.
Oh, I heard blunt hunter.
Dude,
Also good.
Yeah, blood
what's
hunter.
going on, bro?
Saturday we're doing Dicecream One Shots episode 3, and that's going to be the Rick and Morty dungeon crawl from the mod that came out. So that's going to be super fun. And then Sunday, I was actually asked to DM for the tabletop convention that was said previously, because they're doing everything online now because the convention had to close. So I'm going to be DMing a Wildmount one-shot from the book, from Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, called The Frozen Sick. So that's going to be fun on Sunday, like at 2 p.m. So look out for all those. I'll post those on our social media, but yeah.
Oh, also, Kev, what about Dicecream Academy?
Oh, yeah. We have a Discord called Dicecream Academy. You can go in it and learn how to use Roll20 and Discord video to play D&D with your online friends. That link is also in our social medias. Why am I moving my hands around so much? I don't know. Maybe I'll stop doing that now.
You are. But seriously, there's a lot of folks out there who right now who are having like barriers to playing online, who are super bored and feeling really like lonely. So if you want to get going on online games and you just haven't been able to either like find a crew or figure out Roll20 or whatever, you can check it out.
Get on it. Lots of people. We've had 2 one-shots already in our Discord voice chat in our Discord. So it's been working really well.
Yeah, it's been a great little community, I have to say. And just for me personally, it's nice to stop in every once in a while, check in, answer a couple things here and there, just because, you know, we literally started this from the ground up. Like, we had no preconceived notions. Kevin, do you remember what the program was we first started using when we first started streaming?
I remember
Facebook
that shit.
No.
and Medicam.
There you go. Minicam. Using
Oh,
cell
man,
phones.
what a horrible experience that was.
Yeah, for 6 or 7 sessions, and then we figured out what we should be doing correctly. So yeah, it was a nice little experience and really cool to like now be transitioning to something that again we have no real basis on, using Roll20, but we're slowly getting used to it, and now a lot of us are becoming pretty confident with it. I know for me, I'm definitely pretty confident running a DM game on it.
So,
Yeah.
Jordy, are you perhaps saying that we started from the bottom, but now we're here?
No, we're still bottoms, Jesse.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
It's true. But now we're
Bizarre.
power bottoms.
Yeah, not all of us
That's
are bottom. Excuse you.
All right, when the fuck are we cutting to
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and see you guys back here in 1 minute.
Stream the Dragon Prince on.
And we are back. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Alrighty. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did last week, but last time apparently we couldn't hear the audio, but this time we will be able to because I've actually done it out at the correct audio level. So, last we left off, the party having made their way through the lands of Barovia, finally into Castle Ravenloft, growing ever closer to finding their eventual final battle with the villain, the devil himself, Strahd von Zarevich. They push their way through the castle, encountering a few surprising different areas, and eventually had a small fight with four dragon wormlings, green, blue, red, and white, before making their way back downstairs and descending into the lowest level of the castle keep, the larders. Making their way through the water, a series of traps were triggered, a couple of people got thrown into different jail cells, but overall coming out relatively unscathed with an interesting new item in tow. They made their way along the floor, encountering a series of zombies, dispatched without much of an issue, climbing up a small makeshift rope, and eventually into an area between two large statues of heavily armored soldiers on horseback, 10, almost 15 feet tall, facing each other as if they were charging into battle, with a gigantic brazier flame in the middle of the room. Taking some time looking around, making sure that there were no traps of any kind, the group recognized that there was a phrase written on the underside of a gigantic hourglass on the ceiling. The phrase saying, "Cast a stone into the fire, violet leads to the mountain's spire. Orange to the castle's peak, red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide, indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb, yellow to the master's tomb." They had a good think, and with an incredibly high assisted roll on the doctor's side, rolling a 26 intelligence check.
Big brain.
The best guess that they could have was that a few of the places led to areas that they did not want to go. Some of the upper spires of the Castle Ravenloft, one taking them all the way back to Vallaki, another even further taking them all the way back to the Ember Temple. But realizing that yellow to the Master's tomb, probably a pretty safe bet, most likely going to lead to Strahd's tomb somewhere inside the castle. There were 3 doors on the far side of the room, one of which led far up, and you realized that was not a direction you wanted to go. The other, a large spiral staircase, again just ascending into darkness. But the third rather interesting one, only going up about 20 feet, nowhere near the same height of the level below, before that you were at and that you came down from, and then a fine mist coming down off of that step. But you weren't able to see too far into the hallway, it just kind of extended into a heavy, thick fog that you could only see a few feet in front of you. So the party, having dispatched the zombies, made their way back down to the room with the brazier and the stones and the hourglass, took a short rest, and that's where we're picking up now. So, party, what is it you would like to do?
So we go into that Rush concert on the third one there?
Yeah, that sounds like a good play.
We're going into that yellow fucking option bubble, aren't we?
What's an option bubble, Les?
Well, let me tell you, it looks like push you into the thing. No, I'm kidding.
The hot debate last time was whether we go to Tatiana's tomb, or where the Master's Bride, or Ancient Magic's Womb, or the Master's Tomb. There was 2 options, but I think we all decided we should just never a better time than now, and we should just go to Strahd's tomb.
Yeah.
So didn't the prophecy that we got say that Strahd was waiting for us, or would be waiting for us in the father's tomb or the mother's tomb or something?
No,
Yeah, and
there
his parents' tomb.
Parents' tomb.
So,
Presumably we'll be close to his tomb.
I think that's the thought, yeah.
the 2 prophecies that are somewhat related to this are Find the Mother, she who gave birth to evil. This card tells of a powerful place for good and protection, a force for great hope. And then there is one more that talks about the Father. Our enemy is a creature of darkness. His powers are beyond mortality. To defeat evil, look to the Father's tomb.
Okay, cool. So I think it makes sense to go to Old Strahd's tomb and then work from there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Probably in the same area.
What we were thinking was when Rick went up to see where he was and spied on him, he was in a large room with two coffins. Not necessarily a tomb, but 2 coffins. So it could
like
be
a
him.
place coffins might be a tomb.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless you are undead and you want something more luxurious than a tomb, and the
That's
tomb's
fair.
where all the dead bodies
You're
are.
just super tacky.
But I think at this point we just have to fucking pick something and just go do it. I'm sure
Yeah,
Les would.
let's do it.
Yes.
Let's go, Yella.
Virus is going to be waking up in 20 minutes, so we should probably get going.
Okay, are we doing this? What? Has everyone
Go.
made all of the preparations? I am gonna have my sun sword lit, and my potion of invulnerability, on my belt, easy access.
Ready
Okay.
for
At the ready.
At the ready.
Before we go through, I'm just going to spend a minute casting Flame Arrow.
How long does that last for?
1 hour.
Okay, that's good.
all right.
Yeah, like Amanda, I think I'm going to have my potion of invulnerability ready. Kind of ready to go, basically.
Alrighty.
Who did we decide had those?
We all had one. Our own
Yeah,
one.
you all divvied them up.
Nope. There's only
There were
4 of them.
4.
Yeah.
I think everyone
I have
has
one here.
that for myself and the doctor because we've decided that the cleric probably needed to have one.
Absolutely.
Our 2 forefront fighters, Les and Hope, would need them, and then Allura because she's squishy and she has the most powerful weapon against Strahd. So
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I got mine in my drinking hat, ready to chug.
We're gonna go to Krusty's house. I feel.
I'll
God
allow
damn
it.
it. Cool.
So you have all the stones around the fire, the brazier, and then the hourglass with all of the sand suspended in the top of it. So you've got the stones with the color of the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, indigo, and violet. What is it you would like to use?
So we're taking the yellow stone and throwing it into the thing, right? That's what we're doing?
Can I check the stone first for traps
Sure, make an
Lucky
investigation check.
of any sort? That's a 13.
13. Kind of reach in a little bit and just poke at the stone. Pull it out. Not trapped.
Cool. I will pull it out and throw it in. Oh,
Alright.
wait. Before I throw it in, can we all just make sure we're close in?
Yeah.
Someone's
As
off
close
taking this right now. Wait, hold on.
We just leave some people behind.
Everybody kind of just
Yeah,
moving
there are
around the
9
fire.
of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there I am. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Allura, you grab the stone, you hold it in your hands, and you toss the yellow stone into the fire.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
As you toss the stone into the fire,
oh my god.
You
the
die.
flame of the brazier, which is giving off no heat, all of you able to stand next to it very, very easily. It's just this very odd white flame. All of a sudden turns the shining yellow, almost the color of the sun. You kind of have to close your eyes a little bit and turn away from it. And then you hear a subtle click above you, and you look up, and all of a sudden the sands in the hourglass are beginning to descend, finally, from the top into the bottom. It appears like you've got a decent amount of time, but nothing has happened. The flame is just still yellow, and the sand is now running down to the bottom of the hourglass.
Can I say the
Whoa.
words that are the yellow part of the poem? Can I say those words?
Yeah? So you say the words. Nothing seems to happen. The flame is just burning yellow in front of you.
Is the flame the portal?
Yeah,
Can
do
I
we
jump into the flame?
All right, you take a step back and you leap up over to the flame, and all the rest of you see Allura vanish in front of you.
Let's go!
And everybody
Let's
piles in
go!
one after another rapidly as the sand is beginning to descend, and all of you find yourselves passing through and kind of tumbling into each other. As you do, I'll jump back to roll 20 here in a sec.
Holy shit.
So,
Oh my gosh.
feeling the pull
Fire
on your
and
body,
flame.
yanking you sideways and then rapidly to the left, and then kind of shoving you down as if gravity itself is forcing you to the earth. You feel the pull begin to lessen, and your feet touch down, and you kind of stumble forward a little bit with a force of jumping into the air. Your feet touching down, and the essence of pure malice permeating everything around you, while the smell of freshly turned earth lingers in the air. Settled into the dirt on the floor ahead is a shining black coffin of finely waxed wood. The coffin's fittings are of brilliant brass, and the lid remains closed. Just beyond the coffin, against the far wall, are 3 bare, shadowed alcoves. Behind you, turning around, you see black marble steps ascend to a closed, heavy iron portcullis, while along the wall to your left is an iron lever, currently in the down position. I'm going to go ahead and swap a roll 20 up, and I'll move you guys over there so you can see what you're looking at.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks, Jody.
You are welcome.
Whoa! Do you guys? We just used flu powder.
Hey, that was cool.
I was just thinking that. Like, diagonally.
Yes.
Is this the first time we've teleported?
It is
I think so.
the first time you
Hey,
teleported, I believe.
You mentioned door before, but maybe that's just me.
Fair.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move all of you over here.
All right.
Hey, Mom. By the way, while we're doing not D&D stuff, you guys, my mom got me to help her make a Twitch account so she could watch us.
Oh,
That's really cute.
Yeah, she's the best.
All
Yeah,
right.
I said hi to your mom on the chat already, but I'm also gonna go, hi. Hi, Amanda's mom.
She was very excited.
Okay.
She's like, so I can watch you? She thought for a second, she thought it was on TikTok. She's like, so when you guys play, is it on TikTok? I was like, no, Kevin does that on the side. It's like, but okay, so how do I watch you? So we made her a Twitch account.
That's really cute.
So good. Yeah.
Jordy, I really appreciate how you picked the most emo character portrait of all time for Victor.
Yeah, you're super welcome for that.
Really listens to My Chemical Romance and like lives in mom's basement.
Oh, he grew up in the Black Parade.
Oh my god.
All right, so it's a little awkward, but if where you guys are right now, where you're looking on Roll20, if you kind of scroll down and to the right, you'll eventually see that there's going to be an area that's opened up there, and that's what you see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I saw it. Somebody drew poop on the coffin already, you guys.
God damn it.
So that's the dirt surrounding the coffin.
Oh, he doesn't get up much.
It looks like a vulva.
He couldn't hold it in. He must have escaped.
Sorry, Jordy.
It's all good.
Sorry. Yeah. I just saw it and I couldn't help myself from screaming out, it's a vulva.
Alrighty. So that's what you see yourselves as currently. The little piece here between Hope and Les, that is the lever that's on the wall, and then the iron portcullis gate is at the top of those stairs. But you've got the coffin in front of you, black marble staircase, and then the 3 empty alcoves along with the dirt.
Hey, Elise, you know a bit about the undead. Did I lose everyone? Or am I here?
Nope.
No, you're there.
We're here.
So Strahd's a vampire. This is probably his tomb. Does that mean there's anything in this coffin we should perhaps be aware of, or how we kill vampire good?
Well,
This
from
looks
what
kind
I
of not
remember,
very elaborate for Strahd.
their coffins do have a restorative effect. Like when they go back to sleep at night, it's there. I know for the vampire spawn, it had to be some kind of special dart. Let me think if I can remember. I mean, Strahd is a master vampire. He might not be exactly the same, but let me see if I can remember something about this.
Go ahead and make a history check at advantage because Esmeralda's there as well, so you can tag team
Cool. Thank you.
it. Mm-hmm.
Tomb doesn't look very sophisticated for Strahd, though.
Oh, sick. 20 unnatural.
All right, dirty 20. Between the two of you, you kind of put your heads together a little bit, and she kind of jogs the memory a little bit that normally a vampire, when they're killed, can return to their coffin to regenerate. And killing a vampire in their coffin is typically the way of fully actually killing them.
We're gonna want to remember.
And it usually has
all
to be
that.
done in a specific manner. You're trying to remember it. Radiant, obviously, is a thing that might do it. You know, the old tale of a wooden stake to the heart. It's possible, but between the two of you, you're not sure exactly what would kill him in the coffin, but it does have to be done specifically there.
He won't die unless we kill him in his coffin.
You essentially have to kill him completely, get him to have to return to the coffin to regenerate,
Okay.
and then return to the coffin to then kill him in the coffin.
Okay, so basically, we can get in a fight with him outside and we can weaken him, but we have to return here to kill him while he's trying to come back to full strength.
What if he
It sounds
doesn't
about
have
right.
a coffin to return to?
That's a good question.
What if we destroy
You're not sure?
the...
Can I look at the coffin and look for any like knife etchings that says Strahd was here or anything like that?
Alrighty.
Open it up. He's got
Oh, I'd be
his
careful because I think you could have some kind of psychic connection or traps laid on this thing.
Well, I'm not like touching it. I'm just
Flammable.
looking around it.
So you're looking around it, so you're moving up?
I'm not moving it. I'm not touching
No,
it.
you're moving up. Like you're moving closer. Like move your character where you want to be looking at the coffin. Because right now you're 15 feet away from it.
All right. Well, before I move anywhere, can I look at the ground, see if there's any uneven flooring or anything tricky around this place?
Sure. So you start to look around a little bit and kind of looking at the ground, trying to get a feel for like why this weird, just gigantic patch of dirt is here, and it's pretty thick. Like the coffin is set into the dirt, and it's kind of created this mound on all sides. So if you can imagine the coffin like fully, if it were flat on the stone, is probably a good 4.5, 5 feet off the ground, and then the dirt is just surrounding it on all sides. So you kind of take a look at the dirt, and as you do, the dirt surrounding the coffin shifts slightly as a trio of pale heads rise up from the ground, but all very well dressed, and cock their heads curiously at you. One turns to the other two. Valenta, Anastasia, who are they? And they just kind of cock their heads and kind of like bar their teeth at you a little bit, and you can see that there are fangs in their mouths.
Yo, vampire brides.
We're just leaving.
We're
Sorry,
gonna
we
have to
got
kill him
lost.
eventually, guys.
Is this the way to the bathroom?
We're trying out all our bits right now. Oh,
Are you
guess
friends
we
with
took a wrong-
Jetson?
Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
How do you know Jensen?
He's a very
We met
hospitable.
him upstairs.
Me and
Yeah.
him, we
He had very strong opinions about Strahd.
I'm not buying this. And you can
Me
see
and
them kind of
him.
look up behind you and see that the portcullis is still closed and the lever is still down, and they just kind of look at each other and just get them. All right, I need everybody to roll initiative.
no.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, hell
You
yeah.
see, I was gonna have a whole story about being his lover and everything.
No.
That'll work.
That'll do.
Apparently I did not make myself a token. Give me a second here. I've just got to quickly make this.
We're still at proficiency 4, right?
Correct. Yeah. Proficiency 4
Level
lasts
9?
until like level
Okay.
13 or 14 or something. It's a while. Just give me one sec here. Do.
It sucks. My feet are cold. I'll be back.
It's all good.
Slippers.
Yay, Clippy.
Slippers.
What are these?
Oh,
Cute. Did you knit those?
I did not. My stepmom got them for me in Nova Scotia.
Cute.
Creepy vampire brides.
This is like Strahd equals Dracula 100%. There's like the 3 vampire brides in Castle Dracula. It's all very classic gothic lit. Very
Yeah,
really
exactly.
are exploring Strahd as a queer icon, though. Like,
He's
Mhm.
updated, you know? For the
Yep.
current, he's
Yeah.
the thinking man's Dracula.
yeah, polyamory in multiple genders.
Well, we don't know that he's poly. We know he lied to Jensen.
All right.
Maybe not ethically non-monogamous. Then
1, 2,
Definitely not monogamous, though.
3. All right, so the 3 vampire spawn are now visible. Everybody's rolling initiative on that. So I'm going to go
Oh,
ahead
yeah,
and
we're
start up a
back
little
over
bit of fight music here. And audio, fight, skirmish. Okay, so initiative for the spawn. Ooh, those are good rolls. Those are good rolls. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. So, initiatives 25 to 20, please.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Also a natural 20.
Kaylee, no?
No.
What? This is the first time I think you're not going first in ages.
I was gonna
I got a
say.
10.
So it is Allura and Doc at 20. Interesting. Let's see.
Cat butt.
Oh.
Sorry, changing position.
Okay, 20 to 15.
19.
19.
17.
16.
Oh, Jordy,
Guys, we're doing good.
the screen in the middle is a player's thing.
Oh, what the? Oops.
There is.
Sorry, I opened that on the wrong thing.
Oh.
That's fixed. Thank you, Kevin.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gents.
Yeah, just a minor thing. All right. Okay, that's good to go. So sorry, it was 17 was
Me.
Leaf. Okay.
Me too.
All right, Leaf and Les and
Double L's.
Hope at 16.
wow, overall pretty high rolls. However, they also rolled very high. So first things first, one of the vampires spawned from beside. You do have the sword lit beside you, Allura. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the radius on that. What is it to begin with again?
Sorry. Let me. Oh, in front of me. God damn it. Okay.
all good.
The radius to begin with is 15 feet. Kaylee, I'm so sorry. No, Kaylee would not be this close to me because
No.
I
Where
already
is
had it lit.
your mini?
Allura's icon isn't there, though.
Why
Yeah,
is
it
your
is.
mini not there?
Where are you?
Oh, where am I?
Allura,
I have
either.
no idea. Give me a sec.
Who was? Oh no, I am there. I'm just like
You were on the
Oh, you're
same
just
top
hidden.
of something. Now there's two of me.
It's okay. Now there's only
Oh,
one of you. There you go. Okay, so Allura, you've got a radius. What's the radius?
Yeah, you can actually set this. That's
Oh, the radius is 15 feet radius. Dim light for an additional 15 feet.
Okay, so it's just the bright light. So you have a bright light radius of 15 feet around you, so that's that yellow there. You should see that.
Okay,
Why do you not see that?
I don't see anything.
Oh, whoops. Allura.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, cool!
There you go. Okay.
That's cool.
So yeah, so that radius is going to be now. Is anybody else able to see that?
No.
Nope.
No.
Interesting. I wonder why not. Maybe you have to do that yourself.
Yeah, I think that might be
Can you tap on? Actually, you know what? Here, let me. I think I can actually make it.
I think I can do it. Ooh, I know how. I can see.
Yeah. So if you tap on it and go to the settings, yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Can y'all see that?
Still
No,
no.
apparently not.
Oh wait, hold on. Is that like the fog thingy?
No,
Did we
it's
see?
not. It's It
Yeah.
should be a yellow thing, but it's okay.
Oh, I do.
Well, it's fine. We can see it on your case. I'll just mark a little circle to everybody.
Cool.
So this will be our light circle. There you go. So that's a circle of light there.
Hey,
Mamma
there.
mia.
All right. So top of the round, the two of them moving first. They are going to go ahead and start their turn in sunlight, so they immediately take a bit of damage.
Hey Jordy, how'd our friends roll?
Sorry?
How'd our friends roll?
They did okay, just not as good. The highest was a 12. So they're going,
Okay.
all three of them are going at the bottom of the order.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
The cleaners.
Takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight. So, immediately takes 20 points of damage from two of them.
Nice.
It's a good start.
Sick.
And we're going to do this. It's minus 20. And minus 20. Okay, but they are still going to continue their turns and are both going to move into combat along the dirt with Allura and try and extinguish that light. So this is going to be Allura's series of attacks coming in against you. First attack is going to be a claw attack. And it's not at advantage. So that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to go ahead and, instead of dealing damage, it's going to grapple you. And while you are grappled, it's going to go ahead and make a bite attack.
Oh, fuck you.
So the bite attack is...
fuck you, Betty.
Bite attack
wondering,
is
maybe.
an 18. So 18 hits.
Yeah. Can I have that?
Yeah, you can. So
Okay.
reducing the damage of that, you're going to take 4 points of piercing damage, which gets reduced to 2. And then you also take 8
Okay.
points of necrotic damage, so that gets reduced to 4. So it's a total of 6 off.
Okay.
But your maximum hit points are currently reduced by 4.
Jordy,
Okay.
Yes.
question.
Mhm.
Did we take a short rest before coming in here?
You did.
Yeah, we did.
Cool. Just making sure.
Yep, all good. Okay, so your maximum hit points are reduced by 4. Next up, the other vampire is going to go ahead and come over and going to make another another claw attack against you. That's going to miss. That's a 12.
Misses.
Yeah,
Sorry.
alright.
So, okay. So we have temporary hit points right now. We had 16. So now that's going to get reduced to
12.
12. Okay. And then my maximum hit points was 75 with the extra point. So that's now down to 71.
Wait, sorry. How did you get temporary hit points?
We don't have
Hero's
temporary hit points. It's our max got increased, so
Hero's Feast.
from Hero's
Okay.
Feast.
Yeah,
I
good.
misunderstood.
no worries.
Okay.
So the first
So-
claw attack from the second vampire does miss. The second one is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That hits? Okay, so that's just going to do regular damage for that. Oh, nice. You take 10 points of slashing damage from the claw attack. Alright, and vampire does regain hit points. Alright, and that's going to be their 2 turns. Next up, we come to Allura and the Doctor. You guys are moving next. So Allura, you are grappled.
I
Your
am-
speed is currently 0.
Do you want first, Amanda, or shall I?
Let me add them.
Okay, yeah, you go for it.
I'm going to. Okay, is the one that's grappling me? Is it also in?
Here, I'll show you the one that's grappling you. That's this one here. It's got the
Is
little
it
marker.
also
Oh.
in combat with? Is that Esmeralda beside me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take up. I'm going to attack
Okay, go for it.
with
Make
the
your
sun
attack.
sword. That's lame. 13.
Yeah, 13 misses. You swing, and the grapple just kind of being able to shove you from side to side. You're not quite able to get the purchase on the creature that you wanted to.
I'm going to. Can I bonus? Can I bonus action disengage or not when I'm grappled?
Not when you're grappled. Grappled is an action to try
Okay.
and escape.
Okay. I will take a crossbow shot at like straight into this guy's face.
Okay, go for it. Are
In
you
the
using one
face.
of your holy oil shots or a regular one?
Regular one.
Okay.
That'll be a 10.
10 misses, yeah. Point blank, just thrashing you from side to side, trying to cover up that blade as best as possible. Just not able to find any purchase on it.
Fine.
All right,
Cool,
that'll
that's my
be
turn.
your turn. Doctor, you're up.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to stay right where I am.
Yep.
And I'm going to try dropping an Eldritch Blast on the one grappling Allura.
All right, go for it. Make your attack.
Yeah, right? Ooh, that's no good. That's a 12.
12? Yeah, 12 misses as well. Just able to
Okay.
dodge out of the way.
Okay, another one, same target.
Yeah, go for it.
That's more like it. That's a 29.
29 does hit.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Get over here, you. That's 9 points.
9 points. Alrighty.
Yes.
So finally, this creature just thrashing Allura from side to side. You kind of having to pull your shot, risking hitting Allura in the back as it ends up pulling her in front of you temporarily. And eventually you catch it on the side of the shoulder and you hear a sickening pop as the shoulder slides out of the socket and it just kind of cracks the shoulder back in, still holding on to Allura in front.
Cool. How are these guys looking, Jordy, after the sunlight damage?
Pretty much unfazed.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. That's going to be your turn, or do you want to move
staying
anywhere?
where I am.
Alright, so where you are?
No, I'm gonna move just over here.
Alright.
There.
1 square over. Alrighty. On from you, we come to Leith.
Hi. Am I in the sunlight or out of the sunlight?
You are currently in the sunlight. You're on the edge of it, so you'd have to take 1 square further away.
Yep.
There you go. Now you're out.
Okay, so I have flame arrow casts, but I'm gonna use not all of the anointed +1s that I have from last time. I'm just gonna use regular arrows.
Okay. So what does Flame Arrow do?
The next 12 pieces of ammunition to come out of my quiver get an extra 1d6 fire damage.
All right, good to know.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Jordy?
Yes.
Jordy.
Do you know we're all on the wrong squares?
Yeah, so
on
that's my
Twitch?
fault. I think my video disconnected.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Okay.
they moved it around.
Yep. That is the downside of a video disconnecting. No worries. I can quickly fix that.
Yeah.
I'm
The nice
less
thing here is
balls.
they're all the same size, so it's easy. So this is going to be
I love lost balls and having a big dong.
That's the takeaway.
goes here.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry. That is one thing, unfortunately. I've got a thing in with the developers about that to try and fix it, but it's not something that I can quickly change, sadly. Goes there. And that goes there.
Let me entertain people that are watching
There we go.
during this
We're good.
break.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, sorry. Continue.
yeah, I'm gonna fire a shot up at the one that's grappling Allura.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll provide battle music.
I think our stream is getting battle music. It's just we're not.
Yeah. The stream is getting battle music. You guys aren't.
That's what happened last time, though, and there was no music on
Nope.
them.
Kevin, there was. It was just very quiet. So I fixed that.
Oh.
Yeah.
We already fixed it. Okay, rolling.
Attack.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Sweet. Okay. And D8 and a D6. Okay, so 7 points of regular damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, so the 7 points of regular, you notice the arrow doesn't sink in quite as much as you would have expected, but the fire damage does fully affect it. So sorry, how much fire damage was it?
5 points.
5 points. Awesome. So yeah, so the fire does begin to catch some of the clothes, and you do notice that the clothes are actually quite nice. They're a little bit dirt stained, obviously a little creased in areas, but overall are very similar to like long flowing dresses in comparison to some of the other attire that you've seen some of the other spawn wearing.
Bougie spawn.
Yeah. Second attack.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, hell yeah. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Yeah. Fuck, that was shitty damage roll. 6 regular damage, 2 fire damage.
All right. 6 regular and 2 fire damage. Yep.
Okay. And then 17 to hit.
17 also hits.
Fuck yes, this is all my extra damage.
Yep.
My extra damage. Because it's my extra attack. Oh, that was out of my box. That's what she said. Okay, so
Out
12
of my box.
12 points of regular damage.
Okay.
6 points of fire damage.
And 6 points of fire damage. Nice. 3 heavy strikes, one after the other. The creature is grappling Allura, and finally being hit by the one doctor's blow is really knocked off balance, and you in rapid succession just fire 3 shots in and begin to light the clothes. Some of the clothes starting to burn away a little bit. You do notice that there are a series of very nice jewels wrapped around the neck, a series of necklaces being worn by this creature.
Yay, loot.
Can I insight check Allura to see if she's noticed these jewels?
They're
Allura
in
has
my
noticed these
face.
jewels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Biting them off.
Can I use my bonus action to kind of fade into the shadows at all?
You don't have a way to bonus action hide, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. But you've got your movement still if you want to move an extra 7 squares.
I'm just not really, but I'm going to sort of move into the corner, just hoping that with everybody in the bright light, they're kind of like more noticeable than me, even though I'm the source of flaming projectiles.
Sure. Sounds good. All right, next up we come to Leaf, Les, and the last vampire spawn. Who's going first?
It's all you, buddy.
Alrighty then. And then I'm going to move out
there's
from
that
behind
choice.
Allura. Can I go in this where this lever is, or is that spot
Yeah.
taken?
You can go anywhere you like.
Cool. I'm going to go there. I'm actually going to go right up here.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my spectral, oh wait. No, because we figured this out last time. If I use chill touch, I don't get extra attack, right?
Correct.
Cool. Extra attack. Stabby with the speary.
Which one?
What do you mean? I only have one spear.
No, which creature? There's 2 of them.
The one that I'm in front of.
The one that you're directly in front of?
Yes.
So this one?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Stabby.
First attack.
But which one?
That's 26.
26 hits.
Damn right it does. Huh. Ooh. 6 plus 8 on that one.
All right, 14 points.
Second attack. That's 21 to hit.
21 also hits.
4 plus 8 for damage.
12 points. All right.
And
You got your bonus action left.
yeah, I can't really do any bonus actions except for thinning attack and second wind. Can I step back?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Back here.
All right. Taking a step back, you take 2 attacks of opportunity from the creatures.
Oh, fuck. Really?
No.
We've been playing for a year and a half, Kev.
I didn't know that.
It's a natural 19 and a natural 16, so it'll be 22 and 25 to hit.
Okay.
That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage. Yep. And gone forever, I'll use the other one. And another 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. It's bad.
All right, so that's going to be their reactions are burned. Kev, you've now moved back. That's your whole turn.
Yeah.
All right, on to Leaf or the last vampire spawn. Who do you want to go?
I'll go.
All right, go for it.
I'll cast a Sacred Flame on the vampire that's grappling Allura.
Okay. So that's a dex save.
The dex save of, yeah.
Oh, no, that's an 8. Super low.
Cool, so that is, I believe, 2d10. Let me roll that. Oh, baby. Oh, shit, god damn it, I was rolling a 12. I started with a 10 and then I rolled an 11 and I was like, oh, this isn't what I should be doing.
All good.
Alright, yeah, sorry, let me get what I actually need here. You know, we've only been playing for a year, but it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 7 points of radiant damage.
7 points of radiant. Okay.
Yeah.
So it takes another 7 points. Woo, definitely starting to look pretty hurt at this point.
Good.
Alrighty.
And I think, I'm gonna stay posted.
Stay close to hope.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be your turn. Last up, we come to the last vampire spawn. Takes 20 points of radiant damage, and is going to go ahead and move in here, and is going to also concentrate attacks on Allura, try and douse that light source. This is first attack is going to be a claw attack. That is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
15 misses. Second one is going to be another claw attack as you barely are able to get out of the way. That one's going to be a 19 to hit.
Damn it.
So
that
that
hits.
one does. That's going to be low damage. 6 points of slashing damage to you.
I've already used my reaction.
No, so your reaction reset on your turn because the other two creatures
turn,
went
right,
before
okay.
you. So it's up to
Okay,
you.
can I have that?
Yeah, so you have that down to 3.
Okay. So. Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 sec here. Okay. And all right. Next up, after the last vampire, we come to Hope.
Hello. Tis I.
So a little bit removed. What do you want to do?
So which one? They are the one with the marker. Are they still grappling Allura, or was
Correct.
Allura...
That one is still grappling Allura, and it's the one that everybody's been focusing their attacks on for the most part.
Cool. How fucked up does it look?
I mean, it's a vampire. It looks pretty fucked up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move in and give it a whack with my great sword.
All right. Awesome.
So I'm moving.
Yep. So you're moved into combat there, and you're going to go ahead and attack the one that's still grappling Allura?
Yes, and I'm also going to cast level 1 Divine Smite.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see if it hits. That is an 18.
18 does hit. So you get full damage on this, and it's an undead, so you get the bonus damage.
Yoo-hoo. Yo.
So that is 3d8 and 2d6.
Correct.
But yeah, time to get all my dice out.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
Paladin power.
Oh man. So awkward trying to get all of my beautiful dice. Okay. 8. That's 28 points.
28 points.
Mm-hmm.
So with the first swing, you just cleave right across the from the side of the clavicle up on the top shoulder, and then right down through the center of the body, and completely eviscerate it directly in half. The creature falls to the ground with the radiant damage, burning it into cinders.
Anime
Dead.
style.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Personal kid.
First blood goes
Thanks,
to Hope.
Hope.
Second attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the one just right in front of me now.
Okay, go for it.
And I'm also gonna attack with level 1 Divine Smite.
Okay.
Ooh, that is an unnatural 20.
20 also hits.
Great. So I will reuse the exact same dice again because
Sounds
they
good.
will put aside. Okay. Oh, that is completely the wrong dice. Why did I pick that one up? Oh, that is 27 points of damage.
27. Woo! Heavy hits. So first one cleaved in half, and the second one, seeing the radiant damage coming from you, kind of switching the view from the creature holding the glowing blade to suddenly realizing this massive paladin in front of them, immediately begins to back up, but not before you drive the sword directly into the center of the sternum, rip it out, and it begins to burn, but just stops just a little bit. It's just barely hanging on.
Good to know. Good
All right.
to know.
I moved out of the way so you could step in there.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yes,
All
that
right.
is my turn.
After you, we come to Esmeralda. She being directly in front of one of the vampire spawn, she's going to go ahead and make a flurry of attacks against it. Yeah, she's just got her regular ones. What is she going to
No, she
do?
has that fancy sword now.
She's got which?
She's got the sword that we found last session.
Yep.
Oh,
I know it. I don't think it does anything crazy unless we cast a spell, which we don't really want her to do just
yeah,
yet.
no, but it is a magical short sword, so she's going to go ahead and make an attack with that. So that's going to be... I just want to see. Yeah. She's going to go ahead and just make attack with the short sword. It's a natural 1. No! Unfortunately, even with the bonuses from the sword, nothing else that can be done there. But her second attack, she pulls out the secondary short sword and attacks with that. That's going to be it's an 18 to hit. So that is going to hit, but it's going to deal reduced damage. Still not too bad. Hits for 9 points of piercing damage, so it comes down to 4. And then she's going to go ahead and make her third swing. And that is a 16, which also hits. Same damage on that. And that's going to be another 8 points, which again is reduced to 4. But still not too bad. Landing 2 out of her 3 attacks. Just a flurry of quick blows, tearing some of the robes to ribbons and revealing again even more jewelry on this creature. Definitely some vampire spawn that are getting the lavish treatment in comparison to others.
Do they look like their clothes are as nice or nicer than Jensen's?
As nice, just more dirty because they've been in dirt.
Yeah, that tracks.
That makes sense.
You'll notice Jensen wasn't down here.
Casimir and Victor are both going to go next. They're both just going to hold their hands up, knowing this is definitely not the final fight. They're both going to cast Firebolt. And that's 2 hits. That's going to be a 16 and a 20. Unnatural, so some nice bit of damage from them. They're going to deal, I think it's a d10. Is it 1d10 or 2d10?
Do we have personalized emojis on our chat?
Oh, we do if you subscribe.
What?
Yeah.
That's so cool!
Yeah, might have made that.
What, Jesse? That's so great!
Well, that was Jordy's call.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll show you all once this wraps up. I'm not sure, but there's a cool little thing that Jesse did.
That's so cool.
There's a few.
So yeah, so the mages are considered 9th level spellcasters. So I think that they deal the bonus damage. Just double check. 5th level. Yep. So they each deal 2d10 fire damage. Not too bad.
That's alright.
That's 5.
That's aight.
And an 11, so 16 points of fire damage. And we're going to go ahead and throw this one off right here. Alright, so that's their 2 goes. Top of the round, we come back to one of whom is dead, the other is still alive. So this vampire spawn here that moved into combat with Allura is going to go ahead and make 2 more strikes. First attack.
You're pulling for Allura.
Jordy, quick question. Does it take more damage from the sunlight with
That's true.
Turn?
Oh, good point. Yeah, actually. You're right. So with the sunlight being there, with that radiant damage from your last strike beginning to burn outwards from inside, the radiant damage from the light burning inside, and suddenly it just meets in the middle as the creature is just burned to ash, reduced entirely. So this one here actually falls.
Hey.
Where'd you go? After that, we come to Allura and the Doctor.
You want it, Amanda?
You want it?
Oh, yeah, I'll go first. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Why not? You know, we're just dealing with
casual.
No big deal. 2 Eldritch Blasts into the Vampy in front of me.
Go for it.
One is a 29.
29 hits.
And the other is a 23.
23 also hits. Damage on that.
Good. We're doing good today. Give me 1 second. I will roll those up for you. That is 14 points for the first one.
Damn.
And 6 points for the second one.
6 points for the second, so 2 more heavy blasts striking into the creature. You can definitely see it really starting to worry at the moment, like looking at that sun blade and starting to back up a little bit, kind of realizing that it might be on its last legs. Allura.
Interrogate it!
I'm going to kill this.
Yeah.
Kill.
Murder.
Go ahead and make your attack.
I guess it's more manslaughter than murder, huh?
Vamp slaughter.
I think we planned to come in here. We definitely planned to come in here.
That's true, actually. This is highly premeditated.
We've been talking about this all through the land to anyone that will listen and saying that we're coming in here to kill vampires. That'll be a 28 to hit.
28. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dams for
Gonna
days.
go.
Dams for days. Get them damage.
Okay,
Dams for
1,
days.
2, 3.
Sneak attack with the sun sword.
5.
Yay.
I get 2d8s because they're undead. All right. Okay.
Good.
Woo! Yes. Okay. This is good stuff. 15, oh my god, math. I can't. 10, 15.
Kevin's not even there to help.
15 plus 9
24?
24.
plus
Oh.
6.
30.
30 points of radiant
Oh,
damage.
yeah!
As you take the blade, and you're kind of used to it by this point, just knowing the sheer amount of fear and pain that this blade emanates into all of these creatures. And you just take it, do the reverse, and grab the creature by the side of the neck, and just slowly push the blade into the side, and then carve upwards, shearing it clean off, but leaving all of the rest of the details, all of the nice accoutrement still intact.
Oh yeah, the necklaces, those are definitely, I'm not cutting through none of those.
Exactly. Alrighty. So
I was hitting the flea market after.
with that, the 3 being dispatched, the room is now yours.
Cool. Do we want to light that coffin on fire?
I think so.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think we handled that really well. I just want to take a moment to say yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of do low fives, like, way to go, way to go.
Yeah, we all handled that really well. I
Top
think
gun
we-
high fives go high then, bro.
Can I take a look at the necklaces on whichever one I would have noticed, like the nicest necklaces?
For sure. Knowing your background and knowing the value of different things, you notice that there is one specific necklace that definitely stands out. The one that was first killed directly in front of you, that was referred to by one of the creatures as Anastasia, is wearing a very, very nice, what looks like silver at first glance, but you realize is a much more brilliant gleam. Is actually a platinum necklace with a black opal pendant. Go ahead and just make a quick intelligence check for me at advantage, because of your background.
Well, one of those is a natural 20, so that will be a 21.
21? All right. Looking at that, knowing evaluations, 1,600 gold pieces for the necklace and the pendant. Looking around at all the jewelry in the different states, you find that there are quite a few pieces. One of them was wearing a gold tiara, probably worth about 700 gold. A series of gold bracelets, all probably at least 50 or 100 gold pieces each.
Okay.
There was
Sorry,
go ahead.
What state are the dresses in?
The dresses are fairly torn up and very dirty at this point, so
Okay.
they could be patched, but yeah.
So we couldn't could I mend a bunch of them and then we Bugs Bunny Strahd?
You certainly could try.
Oh my god.
Only Leaf is the one to do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
given that
Okay.
most of your
What
blades
the-
aren't really things
Guys,
that deal like massive cleaving damage, it's a lot of stabbing. I would say
Okay.
sure, you could cast mending on that and start to
Do a quick
redo
mend.
them.
Do any of these look to be magical?
Video's moved again.
It's okay, I got it.
I'm so sorry, that's my fault.
It's okay, I got it.
Sorry. I was dying. Do any of these necklaces look magical?
The necklaces, at first glance, you're not really sure. You can try an Arcana check if you'd like.
Do you want me to maybe
And-
take a look at those?
Yeah, do you want to take a look?
Yeah, I'll
do-
take a little look-see.
I would like to keep this opal one, but Jody, if you could give us like a list of the
Yep.
of all of the stuff so we can add it to group loot.
Definitely.
But I'm staking claim on this real pretty nice one.
You do you. Hey, Victor, you want to help me take a look at these guys here?
Sure, I will help out with this. And he goes ahead and gives you advantage on the roll.
Thank you.
Jesse.
Okay. It's Arcana.
Arcana, yeah.
Okay, 27.
27. Looking around at
Yeah.
each of them, looking for the standard things that would give away any kind of magical essence, looking for any runes, any kind of indentations of any kind out of the ordinary. They're all just very, very finely crafted.
Cool. Nothing magical here.
All right, I just sent you the list. So you find a gold tiara, 10 gold bracelets, a black and crimson silk headscarf with jewels sewn into it, the platinum necklace with the opal that you found, a platinum mask shaped vaguely like a skull, and 10 platinum rings set with gemstones.
Where did you send this, Jordy?
It's in visual aids on Slack.
Slack.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
so
If
Haley
we
will put
were
that
to
into.
put that in group loot, Jordy, would you be okay with us putting it down as GP, or do you want us to have it itemized? And
It should be
RP?
itemized because you aren't in a situation where you can sell it yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Yet.
I will write it on the card.
Haha, that's what you think.
Could I go over to the coffin and just like give it a little look around to see if there's anything suspicious about it? Traps
Kick the dirt a little more.
on the floor.
Sure, go ahead and
Allura
make an Arcana check,
puts
or
on the opal
an investigation
necklace.
check, I should say.
It's 16.
16. Doesn't appear to be trapped. The lid is definitely closed, and you kind of like push on it a little bit. It would take quite a bit of force to be able to open that up.
Anyone want to help me open up this bitch?
You know, I would, but it was leg day for me yesterday, so...
Are we worried there might be like an alarm or something on this? Like maybe Strahd will know we're here.
If we open the coffin?
Oh, I think it's likely, but
I mean,
He already knows we're here. We've killed a bunch of people.
If
That's
killing his
true.
vampire brides didn't alert him, I don't know if opening a coffin will do anything more.
oh, I don't care. Fucker can come down here and we'll kill him now.
Amen.
I'll go back to mending the dress.
Okay.
Slap him around with your giant dong, Leaf. Hope, let's open up this thing.
Fuck yeah.
So aggressive.
All right. I'll get you two to go ahead and make a strength check for me each.
Okay. Can I hold a dodge action
Sure, I'll allow you to do that.
as they're opening this?
It's 21 on my end.
17 on mine.
17. All right, Hope, you start to lift it up a little bit. You can't quite get the right grip, but Les comes in at the right second and just slides his fingers inside and just lifts open the coffin lid and reveals a very, very nice black velvet sequined inlaid interior to the coffin, but currently empty.
Who's
Such
gonna-
a clear icon.
Just what?
Lit his fingers right inside that velvety coffin.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting sequence.
It's all
Quote
sequence.
of the day. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting sequins.
Okay, so
None of us were.
is there anything in there?
Nothing inside, as best you can tell.
Okay.
You want some black satin for your dress?
Well,
So you've got the dirt in front of you with the coffin that's now open. You've got the 3 alcoves on the side of the room, and then the lever beside you, and then the closed iron portcullis at the top.
Esmeralda, as someone who's hunted monsters a while, do you know what would happen were we to destroy this coffin?
Unfortunately, this is something that I do not know. I have never had a chance to destroy a coffin ahead of time. I simply found the creature and then tracked it to where the coffin was and then destroyed it inside the coffin.
I mean, I might offer a counterpoint here. If we know where he's going, that could be an advantage. If we destroy his coffin, he might go to another one.
Hey, could we maybe... Here's a real Looney Tunes idea, but I'm into it. What if we were to somehow engineer a stake into the inside of the coffin? So that
So
when
he-
he comes in and he lies down and he closes it, he's like, oh no, I got steak.
Like an immovable rod situation.
We have a full rod his ass.
I mean, this is possible, but I have
Unless you're
no
a
idea how
carpenter.
anyone would be able to set this up.
does anyone have anything spring loaded?
We all look at
Oh.
Leaf.
Look, okay, I'm wearing briefs, not boxers. Give me a break.
Okay, all right.
Don't
So do
really
we
have
want to
anything.
try and come back and ambush Strahd once we defeated him here? Or do we want to take our chances with destroying the coffin and see what happens?
I think we ambush him, but I think it would be very funny to put a stake in here.
But don't we need him to get into the coffin to burn it? Isn't that the whole point?
Well, no, he gets in, and then he pulls the coffin closed, and the's a stake in the lid of the coffin, so he stakes himself.
No, I get that.
This is
But if we
not-
destroy the
Very
coffin
funny.
before that,
He's gonna not notice that?
Well, he's dying. He's not doing so hot. If he
Okay,
wants-
let's move on from this.
Look, for what it's worth, it was a hilarious idea, and I think, given most other circumstances, we should definitely try it.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
let's leave Barovia the way we found it. Hilarious.
Well, can we at least like do the opposite of desecrate it? Like, because I'm pretty sure I have some holy water still. Can I pour some holy water in the coffin so when he does go in the coffin, it's gonna piss him off further?
You can certainly
Wait.
try.
It's
oh
Wait,
no,
I'm
wet
gonna-
coffin!
Ew,
I'm gonna
Strahd,
take
you
one of
wet
my
your bed.
daggers.
Can I say
Before
something?
you do that, Hope, I'm gonna take one of my daggers and like cut out the sequin lining and like rip it out and put it into my pack. Now you can.
Hope, quickly before you do that, I just want to mention that in the past when we've used holy water, as soon as it dries, the effect is gone. It's not something that you're not going to purify the coffin by putting holy water on it, I don't think. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm not sure if he comes down here an hour from now, if it'll do much against him.
Yeah, I appreciate your input.
But do as you wish. I'm just sort of mentioning that.
Yeah,
Are we burning daylight on anyone's spells?
Sorry?
Are
Yeah.
we burning daylight on anyone's spells before we gotta go fight Strahd?
No, yeah, my spell and the Hero's Feast.
So, let's jog.
Yeah.
We know it's here. Let's keep track of it, and let's go do a murder.
How
Yeah.
are we going to get out of here? Wait, let's
The
go.
lever!
Oh, right. All right.
Can I go first investigate those three? Oh, those three alcoves were for the three vampires.
Nope, the
Right?
vampires came out of the dirt around the coffin.
What? Anyone have any thoughts
I'll
on
help you.
those three?
I'll
alcoves?
join you to go left.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move yourselves wherever you want to go.
Is this a bad idea, you guys? Should we just go?
You said you
Already
were
called
doing
it,
it.
man.
It's something where like you can't judge it based on me saying something. I need to know where you guys are in the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna go near where yous are just so that I can kind of offer myself as protection.
Jordy, I moved up, but Elise would have also been on her guard and looking for traps on the floor as she walked towards these alcoves.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make,
Allura would have too.
I'm gonna stand by the lever just in case I might need it to pull it for something.
I'm just
so
gonna
the
go
lever
to
is
the
currently
other side
down,
and
so you
answer.
lift it up.
There's a ghost of Allura beside Doc.
Ah!
Whoa!
Right now, those
Bleh.
those three paths that they're in front of, do they have doors in front of them?
Nope, they're just empty alcoves.
Okay. Well, I'm just standing by the lever in case something happens in there. Then maybe the lever will do something.
Okay. So Leith and Allura, you can go ahead and make investigation checks, looking around for any kind of traps or anything.
$21.
21.
16.
16. Going around the two sides of the room, looking on the walls, on the floors, trying to see if there's anything that you can find. Doesn't appear to be anything.
Right. Is it? Can you at all see what purpose these alcoves were for? Does it look like they were meant to hold bodies as well, or are they just kind of decorative?
You're honestly not sure. There's nothing that shows in any of them. There's just
All right.
completely blank, a little bit of dust on the floor. That's it. You have to
All right,
investigate
so-
them closer to see if you can figure out anything else.
Hey, should we go get fight Strahd?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go
Yeah.
do that.
All right. So this gate is closed right now, right?
So top of the stairs, there's a closed, heavy iron portcullis gate. Yeah.
So should I pull on the lever, guys?
Pull
Yeah.
it.
All right. Pulling on that lever.
All right, so you push the lever up. And as you do, you hear some heavy chains and gears starting to turn. And then at the top of the stairs, you just hear a as the portcullis slowly begins to lift. And eventually have now revealed the top area to yourselves. You can begin to make your way up.
All right, I sneakily go up the stairs.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Can we... Question.
Yep.
Well, so this is to the party. You guys, do you think it would be advantageous for us to damage this portcullis lever so that if Strahd gets back there, he can't lock us out?
Smart call. I'm into
That's
it.
a good call, yeah.
Yeah. Doc, do you want to throw a few Eldritch Blasts into this?
I could, but I think an iron spike into it might do the trick.
I mean, we could stick the immovable rod there.
That's true too.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the immovable rod because he can just undo the immovable rod.
Oh, that's
But he might
true.
not know it's there.
Yeah.
No, but if he's gonna,
lore, though.
yeah, he's gonna want to pull it up when he gets there to lower. It seems to me that this can only be opened. You can only get into this room either through the teleportation or through being inside and undoing, like,
Yeah.
doing the lever. So if we break the lever so that it stays open, he can't, when he then returns once we've killed him, to kill him again.
Sure.
He can't close the door.
I might recommend we take one of the iron spikes that Les keeps around and jam it in the slot just above the lever there, so the lever is immovable.
I actually have an idea. We have an adamantine scimitar with us.
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah.
That is a very tough material.
Could we jam that up underneath the port, like where it's dropping?
Well, I mean, we want to keep it. We're not going to leave it behind, but if we want to destroy some mechanisms, it could probably do that.
Yeah. I was also wondering, like, I can do Firebolt is one of my cantrips. I could just burn it.
Burn the lever?
Metal.
Wait, is the lever
Melt
metal?
it.
Oh, we can heat it up and move it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like
flame-
the idea of
We're not trying to destroy the lever. We're trying to jam it. Because if we destroy the lever, the door could close, and he'll never come in.
All right. Well, I pull out an iron spike out of my bag, and I go like, "Here, let's do it."
Okay,
Then.
I'm gonna let you do that because I'm not the strongest.
All
I'm
right.
more of an ideas guy.
I'm the face of the party now. Come on, let's keep it going.
Or if you want, I can. You are the one with the adamantine scimitar. Do you want me to try and do something with it?
I'm not strong. This is gonna be something like we're gonna need the strongest person to do this. It's not me.
Hey, Les, you're a carpenter, right?
It's either Hope or Les.
Mhm.
So
Yes, I'm a carpenter.
Les, you wanna slam that spike into that lever slot there?
All right, I don't know what that'll do with carpentry, but okay. And then
Use some tools.
I'll put it in there.
All right, go ahead and make a carpentry check for me.
I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Sure. So it's strength plus proficiency plus a d4.
Holy shit. All
Did you
right.
make a fucking wooden horse out of it?
It's gonna be intricate trap lever made out of iron spikes and no wood.
breaking levers, but make it fashion.
All right, so that's a 15 plus 4 plus 4.
23.
Plus the d4.
Yeah.
Okay. So 23. You feel pretty confident. You take the iron spike and you hold it up against, find the mechanism as best you can, not damage it, but make it so that the spike is flush with the wall and really hard to pull it down, and you just start wailing and hammering onto it. It's in there pretty well, and you kind of try to pull the lever down. You're not really able to do it very easily. Feel pretty confident.
We're all good. I jammed it really fucking good.
I bet you did, buddy. I bet you did.
Thanks,
Right.
Les.
Way to go, dude.
So you've got the
All right.
the black set of marble stairs moving up, and then you see that the portcullis is up at the top now, and you look out onto the other area. So you guys are moving to the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Alright.
Can I get
Stealthily.
people who are really good at checking for things and moving sneakily be the people who lead the party at this point?
Yeah, we
I'm
caboose it.
definitely ready to be like defense, but and offense as well. But if someone who's better at finding stuff would go ahead of me, I would appreciate that.
I can do that.
We're alert.
I can turn off the sword and go at the front.
Get it, sneaky rogue.
As I turn it off, Elise, will
Mhm.
you?
Yeah, I'd be happy to join you. We'll make a good team with that.
There
So-
any light down here otherwise, Jordy?
Nope, no other light sources.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to. I'll cast light on myself, or like some. I don't
Is that a
know.
cantrip
Light
for
on your
you?
armor.
Yeah. It's a cantrip.
Because I was gonna say.
All right.
I'm gonna say I want to cast it on some part that I can like quickly sheath. So yeah, just like my hand or something. I can just go like
Okay.
that.
Sure, you can put it on a gauntlet because you're wearing gauntlets. Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of
And
fold
we're
the hand out
all
in front of you.
sneaking around, right?
We can stealth, yes, so I think that's a good idea.
Sure.
Everybody want to stealth?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Go ahead and make stealth checks for me, please.
Natural 20.
Still need the number.
25.
So, Allura, stealth,
Yes.
26.
26, less.
21.
Tomato,
15.
Leaf.
17
Oh,
Ooh.
with disadvantage.
11.
11. And Leaf, you said 25. All right. Feeling pretty confident. So the two sneaky characters moving up front, reaching the top of the stairs. Ancient catacombs lie directly in front of you, buried deep beneath the
Nice.
keep of Ravenloft. Arched stone ceilings 20 feet overhead are supported by 10-foot wide stone columns that rise from the floor, while cobwebs hang limp in the musty, unmoving air. A thick fog clings to the floor, but doesn't cover the sight of putrid white and black waste spattered against the stone. Instinctively looking up, you see that the shadowed ceiling is almost moving. Then silent screeches and the fluttering of dark wings, and you realize the ceiling is covered in hundreds, if not thousands, of small black bats.
That's
real
really
aesthetic.
cute.
It's daytime, right? Shouldn't they be kind of asleep?
You're in the catacombs.
Talking to you.
There's no light source of any kind.
Right. But they still have, like, daily rhythms.
Yeah,
These
this is the
are-
reason why
these are-
they're only just slightly moving along the ceiling.
Okay. So I'd say stealthing is better than worse. Okay, so is their behavior any more different or aggressive than what I would expect from normal bats?
Make a nature check.
Okay. Occur. Actually, my nature's shitty for a ranger, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, it's an aesthetic.
17.
17?
Yeah.
They're all hanging out on the roof. A lot of them seem to be sitting, the occasional droppings of guano hitting the ground. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
That's fine.
Jordy, you were so excited to use that word.
Oh yeah, fucking love me some guano.
Guano.
That, no.
Hey, Jordy,
Yes, sir.
can I have Rick pop up to the junction that we can't see on either side and just check out that?
Yeah.
Sure. So, we'll say, for the purposes of this, with a couple of characters moving stealthily, I'm going to go ahead and just reveal a fairly large area here.
Nice, sick, good.
Noise, very noise.
So Rick, you're looking for a plaque that says "Mommy" or "Daddy" on it. That's where we're
That's
going.
Yeah, exactly. Mommy or daddy.
And Leaf turns around and sees that Strahd actually has "Daddy" on his thing. And go, oh, okay, never mind.
So there you go. So this will give you kind of an idea of what you're looking at.
Cool.
Oh,
So,
And on the other side as well.
Rick moving a
whoa.
little bit further in. He sees that a few of the pillars appear to have small marble doors with carved inscriptions set into the columns, a lot of them seemingly depicting names.
Nice. So where are those? Those are
So all of these columns that you can see, the 10 by 10 foot square areas, each
yeah,
of them
okay.
have got doors.
Okay.
And so I'll just mark off, because the doors are a little bit tough to see, I'll mark them in a nice bright color. So you've got a door that's right here, a door that's right here, and a door that's right here.
Nice, cool.
That's what you can see at the moment.
Okay.
That purple mark there, is that a door?
No, that was somebody else drawing a purple mark. I'm just gonna
Okay, cool.
I think that was me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, Allura, should we move ahead and just sort of see what these doors look like?
And there's another door actually here that Rick would see as well.
Cool. How about the other side of the map there?
So he hasn't really moved much beyond this. Do you want him to keep going?
Where is he now on the map? You can use my guy to show off, or you can just
Here, I'll give you a. You know
A
what?
Rick?
Sure. I'll give you a little crawling
Rick,
claw.
yeah.
You have my guy there.
I'll just say that this represents Dr. D'Amato. There you go. So you can move Rick.
Cool. I would like then to. Can I move him? Oh, I'm using the wrong tool. There we go. I would like to just jet him up to there.
Okay. And so he continues looking down a little bit. The light is getting pretty thin at this point because Leaf is at the bottom of the stairs. And Rick, does he have dark vision?
He's an imp. I believe he does. Let me look.
Yeah. You can just double check that for me.
Oh, wrong guy. Yes, he does.
He does? Okay. What's the range on his dark vision?
Oh boy. Jordy, you're making me look at so many things.
I know.
Give me a sec. Kevin, buy me some time. Buy me a minute. Oh, that was a mistake.
Imp Dark Vision's got 120 feet.
Thank you so much. 120 feet. That's
120 foot dark vision. Wow. Okay. Well, he can start to see
future.
a decent chunk. So we'll say from where he is now, he can see this.
No. Oh.
Oh.
He can see
Rick.
this. He can see
Whoa.
all of this. He's got another door that's visible for him right here. So this, it seems to just be like a kind of an intricate, not labyrinth per se, but very much like a large
catacomb.
series of catacombs. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna relay that. I'm gonna relay that to the party that it just appears to be a series of block catacombs.
Okay. Do you want Rick to look at any of the names on the doors or anything?
I would love for him to.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
just-
him.
You can just click and hold on whichever door you want me to highlight.
You got it. This one here.
Okay, so that one there. So for that door, give me a second here because it takes me a second to get this loaded up.
Kaylee,
Yes.
what is Strahd's parents' names?
I'm just looking that up. His mother is Queen Ravenovia.
Do we know her first name?
That's Queen
Ravenovia.
Yeah, because he named Ravenloft after her. I can't remember his
Okay.
name.
Alrighty.
I
So
might remember it in character though.
the only names, as far as I'm aware, that you've been told were King Barov and Queen Ravenovia. I don't think
Okay.
I've gotten first names for them.
We've got
Oh. I'm pretty sure we have her first name.
I feel like
wasn't it Ravenovia? I thought that was her first name. Is it her last name? The big first name that we got was Tatiana. Didn't we get his brother's name as well?
Yeah, it
Yes,
was
we got
Jeff
his.
or something, right?
Sorry.
This Jeff.
Jeff von Zarevich.
Started with an S.
He's Strahd's shitty stoner brother. Lives in the basement.
Stanley von Zarevich.
all right, I've got 2 notebooks now. This is hard.
It was told to you by.
Johnson, wasn't it?
It was recently.
Yeah, it was told to you by
No, it
the
was by-
mongrel. Cyrus.
Yes,
Cyrus.
that guy.
I gotta go refill my water. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, while you're looking that up, Doctor, the imp, Rick recognizes the name and he's able to make it out. It is written in the common tongue. The name is Gralmore Nimblenobs, Wizard Ordinaire.
I bet. On that note, I'm just going to have him zip around here. he is invisible, BT dubs.
Yep, that's
and read that for me as well.
Go ahead and just make a quick stealth check for me, please.
Got it.
So, Jordy, is it true that Bart Simpson named all of the people in the catacombs?
Possibly.
Let's see. Where's all Rick at? Where's his stealth? +5. That is, Jordy, that is a 23.
23. Okay, good to know. So looking at that one. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Is it Sergey?
It is Sergey, yeah. Alrighty, so looking at that one. You see that on this one specifically, claw marks obliterate the name on the door.
Ooh, fascinating. Cool. I'm just going to have him return to me.
Okay.
And let's... Whoops. I'm just going to put him in there. That's fine. Let's just keep moving, guys. Let's move forward and check out some of these tunes, maybe. That could be fun.
Let's do it.
What
is
Which is the one that has the claw marks?
So the claw marks. Yeah. I'll see.
Did I make
can
it?
do text.
Did I make it do the thing?
Here, I'll do. Oops. We'll do this.
I will see.
Is Rick checking any of the other names, or are we just
We got 2. I figure we can get the rest.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So that's the claw marks there.
Cool.
This one is, we'll say, wizard. And the rest of them we haven't gotten
Run
yet.
to the bathroom, guys. Don't dive without me.
We need a P2. This is perfect timing.
Yep, we can do that now.
Oh, we can all pee at the same time.
We can.
Because we all have access to a bathroom.
This is so exciting.
Everyone remember to turn your headphones off because...
Yeah, turn your headphones off. Make it so it's not awkward. We don't need any fire hoses.
Did anybody see that video of the guy who was in like a town hall meeting? The
And
mayor
didn't turn off his microphone.
didn't turn off his microphone and was fully took like a loud farty like poo.
Isn't that a bit in the Naked Gun? Like
Probably.
That's a Naked Gun bit.
Probably.
But either way.
But like, so it was like broadcast. And so there's this woman who's talking and she's talking about COVID. Like she's talking about this world crisis and she's just trying to power through laughing.
Yeah.
So she's
Actually,
like-
speaking of that, I gotta take a leak.
Do it up.
Okay. All right. Who do we have left here? It's me, you and Kevin.
You got
All
the
right.
diehards.
So, you know what, you guys, all of our viewers, you guys should check out our friend, our Twitch friend. Her name is Rebecca. Her handle is My Life in Blooms, I believe. Or no, My Shadow in Blooms. And she does really cool makeup stuff and really fun stuff. So she streams like, I think 3 times a week. I think Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I'm not sure. And I know it's at 4 o'clock Alberta time.
4 o'clock Mountain, so that's 3 p.m. Pacific.
Yep.
What I can actually do in the chat, I think,
Oh my god, we came back at the same
humans.
time.
Everyone pulled up at the same time.
I want to see if I
Everyone's
can actually get this. I'm hoping I
Synchro
can.
key.
To tag her? Or
No, it's something that Jesse sent me. Here we go. Let's see if I
Oh, is that
can.
on? Switch it in.
Yeah, well, I can't switch it in because it takes a while to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and send this to you guys in Slack so you can see it.
We can
'cause-
actually make it a thing on Slack. You can make it a custom emote.
Oh, we can? Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and throw this into... it's not a meme.
Jordy, I was gonna say I can do that if you want to get back into it.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause I got all-
We'll dive back in. And we got everybody back now, so we'll do that. But yeah, so you've got a couple of doors in front of you. You've got the one with the claw marks and then the one labeled with the wizard. You haven't seen the other ones yet.
Cool. Do we want to move forward, guys?
yeah, let's go. I've got my goggles on so I can see.
Oh, wrong thing.
So Jordy, I don't want to have to RP the whole thing, but as I go, like I'm being very careful, looking for traps around me,
Okay, good to know.
as much as I can. Or
That's
any
fine.
movement
I'm gonna-
when the bats get more aggressive. I'm kind of being careful about that.
I'm going to post up near the wizard door because I want to look in there.
Sounds good. Anybody else moving anywhere else?
I kind of want to look at the claw marks.
I'll go with you, Kaylee, to look at the claw marks.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging around near where these folks are with my great sword ready, just in case.
Okay. So taking a look at the doors a little bit closer, you notice that each of them is a tight-fitting stone slab. It's about 3 feet wide, 5 feet tall, and kind of pressing on it. It doesn't react too much, but there does seem to be some amount of give to it. You do have to pull them out to kind of reset and be able to go inside. It does require a strength check to be able to pull them off.
Hey, Les.
Yeah, what do you all?
You got some magic going on now. Do you want to meet another magic guy? He might have some stuff for you.
Oh, stuff? Oh, I love stuff. Run over there.
All right. So the wizard door, you're trying to take the slab off?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Want some assistance?
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead and make assist with that strength check yourself.
Okay, so he's not rolling at advantage. We're both just rolling strength.
Correct.
Oh my god, Jesse, did you make me a...
It's
I
so
did.
good.
Is it strength plus
I
proficiency or
rolled
just strength?
a nat 20, so 24.
24. It's just strength.
Yeah, I got 13.
Yeah,
13.
that's 24 with my strength added.
Nice. Jesse officially has killed Amanda.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Amanda's meme is amazing. It's so I chose to upload the natural 21 instead. In my opinion, the goddammit Kevin is primo.
Well, we just got to get more subs, and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda.
Oh, Amanda. Is that a happy cry?
Sorry, I didn't mean.
Cry.
Oh, it's a happy
no,
cry.
it's good.
Okay.
It's a happy cry.
Aw. Okay. All right. Well, we'll jump over to the wizard thing. So between the two of you, you're able to pull the door off of this one, reveal the area inside. So looking inside, you see lying on a marble slab in the center of the crypt is the corpse of a man with a long white beard. His skin clings tightly to his skull and bones, and he wears dusty red robes. Clutched to his chest is a wooden staff that has a brass knob on one end and a marble knob on the other.
I did not think there would be stuff in here, but I'm glad there is. Hey, Victor, you want to come look in here? There's a wizard.
And he just kind of like,
Dead wizard, yeah.
honestly, no thank you. I appreciate the offer, but this is quite far enough away from me.
All right, you do you, buddy. Can I take a... I don't want to touch the robe or the staff, but I want to see if I can catch anything particularly like arcane off of either of them, like magic-y.
Sure, go and make an Arcana check for me.
Cool.
Magic sense is tingling.
Okay, that's not bad. That's an 18.
18?
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah,
at the staff, looking at the robes, kind of knowing the general mentality behind wizards. Looking at the door, wizard ordinaire, and then just kind of looking at the guy, you're just like, nah, there's nothing.
Wizard.
All right.
Does this guy look like he could fit the description of what's his face, Vilnius's master?
Vilnius's master? No.
Didn't that guy die? Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, he was like a grease spot on the Amber Temple floor, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was literally just a red paint stain on the floor.
Right.
Classic.
What
Classic Vilnius.
Strahd. Does it look like that person's description?
Sorry, of who?
The mage that fought Strahd.
You never really got a description, and you wouldn't know why that person would have been buried in the crypts in the castle. Last he was seen, he was tossed off a waterfall.
Cool.
Sherlock Holmes style.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that one. Unless you want to keep looking around, keep looking at the slab or anything.
I'm pretty good in here.
Okay.
Got a double-ended something, so yeah, I'm good.
Save that one for later.
Alrighty. Where are you going next?
I want to look at the claw one.
Claw one?
I
The
was
claw
with-
one,
I was with
looking at it,
Lee.
it is really just claw marks. Any kind of name has been completely scratched out.
Does it look like it was deliberately obscured?
Make a... Make a nature... Nah. Investigation check.
Yeah, I would have been curious about that as well.
Sure. I'll let you both make one if you want.
Jordy, if I have a second one, I'll see it at this door when you're done with that.
Sure.
23.
23?
19.
19. Does not appear to be made purposely. It's more just long claw marks that look to have been made either randomly or accidentally or haphazardly. You're not quite sure, but definitely not on purpose. Like, it's not like they're completely obliterating the name in a logical order. It's more just like series of slashes that have kind of gotten rid of it.
Okay. I was more interested to see if it was maybe like someone whose identity was trying to be hidden.
Yeah.
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 No, as best you can tell,
Okay.
not that. Les, you going over to that door on the far side, you see Sir Jarnwald the Trickster. The joke
Dude,
was
what
on
is
him.
What is with these names?
Love him. Big fan.
You had fun on a name generator, Jordy.
I may have.
I love it.
I don't like this door. Very particular about it. It's gonna move.
I feel like all of these are like there's like Mike Crotch, and then like
Amanda
Ben
hug and
Over-
kiss.
and then there's like
Emo
one
Man.
that's actually just like Sergey von She's like, oh, that's that one.
Can I take this door?
I think that we all need to stay as close as possible, you guys. I do
Yeah.
not think that this is a large space with a lot of corners. I don't think that we should spread out too much. I think that we need to do this logically and methodically, checking these
Cool.
doors. I don't think we all need to spread out and say, I want to look at this door, I want to look at this door. Let's
I
all
agree.
do this really smartly, you guys.
Yeah, we've
You
all
can't
been to
waste-
IKEA before. This is
Jordy?
Yeah.
I'm just moving Rick up to take point up here so he can keep an eye and check if there's anything cool up there.
Sure. He's going to be able to see a little bit more.
Okay.
Can we get him
I'm
to
gonna
like
relay whatever he sees to the party.
specifically look for?
Oh
Okay, I
man, there's
think
so many
that-
doors, guys.
Oh God.
This
Yeah.
is a crypt.
Okay, I think what we need to do is go down one
Door here.
strip to what we know as horizontal, and then
Yeah.
go back up. I do not think that we need to be going up and down. Number one, we're going to miss doors. And number two, we're going to get all separated. So
I
let's
agree.
all go down to the other side and check that far door past where Les is, and then we'll go up the next level and then check down that.
Some of the doors here we can read as well. The last one is on the same side.
Yeah. Guys, I just had a thought. Didn't Rahadin tell us that Casimir's sister was somewhere in the crypt?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Maybe we should keep an eye.
that is, we should be keeping an eye out for that name. But let's
Are
do
the
this
NPCs
methodically.
coming with us, Jordy? Or are they just hanging tight next to that coffin?
Chilling in Strahd's
Very
crypt.
big Sean.
They're going to hang out at the top of the stairs and kind of follow you guys at a little bit of a distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, they're such wimps.
As far as I'm aware, you should all be able to control them. I think I
Yeah, we
gave you.
can.
Yeah, I think
can
I
we?
gave you control of them.
Oh, wait. I can't.
Hang on.
I think we could last.
Nope, it's okay.
Okay.
I changed it. Okay, now you can control Victor.
Yeah.
Now you can control
yeah.
Casimir.
Okay.
Save. And now you can control Esmeralda. So you can kind of decide where they're going.
Jordy, what was Casimir's sister's name again?
Casimir's sister's name?
Yeah.
Anybody have that written down?
I have it written
Katrina.
down.
Yeah.
Yes, I
it's-
definitely do.
Katrina or something.
Would you say
Isn't it?
Petrina or Katrina?
Katrina,
wasn't
it's a
it?
P.
P with a
Yeah.
P for Petrina.
Oh.
You got it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't know her last name. What's his last name? I guess it's the same thing.
His last name is Velikov.
Okay, so it would be
Cool.
Patty V.
Patty V.
Alright.
And yeah, I like the idea of us kind of doing it in a super logical order and staying together. Just wanted
Yeah,
to
we're gonna go in a grid.
that idea.
Okay. I'll
Les,
just go ahead and mark off a couple of these doors here so you can see them.
Les, I know that you're excited to look at the doors. Do you want to look at the first couple? Because otherwise, you will run off.
He's already gone.
I'm already way over here. No, no, I was looking at this door just to see what the name was on this one.
Alrighty, so
Okay,
that one,
I'll
Les,
be beside you.
you see the name General Kroval, Mad Dog Grislek, Master of the Hunt,
Cool.
a leader of hounds and of men.
Is there any
Yo.
dates on
That's a
these?
pretty impressive name right there.
No dates of any kind.
Should we be just kind of jogging by anyone that isn't his parents? Because it feels like we could be here for a while.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yep.
fair.
Yeah, no, we've got some names that we're searching for. If we can't find it, then we'll come back. But as of right now, we're gonna do this methodically.
We don't want to miss anything either, even though it's quite tedious.
Yes. So I say we do a very smart zigzag. So we've checked that one. So let's check next door to check this one here.
Hey, Jordy, real
Yep.
quick. Can I have, while we're checking all these ones down here, near where I'm just going to take my guy and swing him around there.
Yeah, do it up.
Can I have Rick check the names on this one, and presumably there are others up here to just check those names, and let me know if we see Patrina's name or Strahd's folks' names.
Sure. He'll essentially just look for those. He won't, if he doesn't see them, he won't register the names because you guys would have to
That's fine.
really investigate them. But if he notices something, he'll let you know.
Yeah, or like a really funny name.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So for that one that you've moved over beside there, Hope and Lura, you have Bucephalus, the Wonder Horse. May the flowers grow ever brighter where he trods. And this door is larger than all the others. 6 feet wide instead of 3 feet, and 8 feet tall instead of 5 feet tall.
That's a big horse.
Casimir, use your raising on this. We want this horse. I'm kidding, Casimir.
He just kind of smirks a little bit, and his chin kind of drops down to the side, and he kind of
Put that
pops his
back.
chin back in.
I'm gonna pal up with Les here to check this door.
All right, next door over from there.
I haven't checked this one yet either.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
So we'll do the one that Les and the doctor are at, and then you want to do the one at the end of the hall?
I want to do the one.
Oh,
that
you want
I'm
to do
at.
the one that you're beside. Okay. So we'll do the one beside you, Elith. That one is... This is fun. This is just me reading for a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Composure.
Gaping Butthole McGee.
right.
Sir Klutz Tripsalotsky.
Dude, no.
He fell
like,
on his
he's
own
hard.
sword.
Okay, we gotta open that one, guys.
What? In what?
Sir
Oh,
Klutz
just to see the
Tripsalotsky.
fake
He fell on his own sword.
Maybe
The
that
one-
sword's worth something.
The one that you guys are beside, Les and Doctor, that one is King Dostrin the Hellborn.
Go.
I like that name.
Keep that fucking thing closed.
Yeah,
Or
should
open
we?
it and look for loot.
That's
Alrighty.
true.
So
Lura,
Les,
I want to check out. Oh, sorry.
making your way over there, you begin to reveal this hallway. And as you start to make your way over, being as stealthy as you can, but all of you kind of chuckling a little bit under your breath, you begin to make your way up to the corner and then step out, and you see that coming into view and suddenly looking directly at you is a creature.
Oh.
I need all of you to roll initiative.
God damn it.
Fuck's sake.
Hey!
Why did you go off,
Did
Les?
we check the one by? Yeah, I literally told you we were doing this in a freaking motherfucking zigzag.
God damn it, Kevin.
Literally, goddammit, Kevin.
Yeah, we have
I didn't realize that he was going up. We were literally checking this other one down here. By where?
I kind of didn't really have a chance to really say anything either. I just moved it over there, and then I was about to say I was gonna go over there, but then Jordy had already said.
No, having told Les that I was like, we are doing this, I would have been dragging him with me. Like I said, okay, I'm gonna get you to check these doors. This is the way that we're going.
Kevin moved his token.
It feels like
I am going to kill you.
So,
Guys, quarantine's getting to us.
alrighty. I need all of you to please roll initiative for me here.
Oh, god damn it.
When we get back to Sword Coast, we're getting Les an actual leash.
Yes.
He's one of those parent
Like
leashes.
a little
harness.
backpack.
Yes.
I'm not
Like a
committing to that.
cricket.
Well, so we all pull up to Waterdeep with like a riding crop and shit. All right, I see where this is going.
All right.
Kevin, I'm so angry.
We've all got leather armor on now. It's chill.
The
Mine's
thing is there. It's not like we weren't gonna run into it. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight.
No, I
this
know,
guy.
but we were trying to do it in a way that was like
stealthy.
we've missed a door.
It's okay. That door.
What door? Still be there.
Yeah, door's not going anywhere.
Can you have like Rick is still flying around while this shit's going on, right?
Yeah, so Rick was kind of paused in front of that door. That's the reason why he never made it to that one. So it's kind of like a weird 50-50 situation of who's moving who first.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so initiative order, please. 25 to 20.
28.
Leaf, okay. 20 to 15.
19.
I got 18.
Okay.
14.
Okay, and sorry, I hope you said 16.
Yes.
Okay. And less?
7.
7?
Battery.
11.
11, okay.
Well,
Alright, so Victor's bringing up the rear. Alright, Aleth, you're up first. What do you want to do?
I don't know this is happening.
You don't? So you've got your turn. You can investigate doors. You can look around a little bit. You have no idea what's going on.
I would be listening to Allura, so
oh my god. Yeah, Les is like last.
So I'd probably just go down to the end of the hallway and wait for the group to kind of disperse because we planned on kind of going like this up to the next one.
Yeah.
So I would have.
I just want to quickly make sure that I'm
Unless I
labeling all
noticed that
these.
there was a creature coming, because
Yeah,
I have very good perception, but I'm assuming if I didn't, then that's what I'd be doing.
It's more so just because you're looking at all the stuff that you're a little bit distracted. So
Well,
yeah.
if I see a monster and he looks fucking scary, I'll probably shout to everybody, "Oh, look, there's a fucking thing down here."
Yeah, you will
Right.
on your turn.
Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's probably what I would do is like go down to the end of the hall to rendezvous with the rest of the group.
okay, so go ahead and move your character as you needed.
Yeah, I moved my character over.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'm just standing between.
All right, so that's going to be your turn. Next up, we come to the doctor.
Cool. Would Rick have noticed any action from Les seeing that monster?
I'll say sure. Rick acting on your turn could alert you to to the fact that Les kind of turned around and went, "Oh shit."
Okay. I'm going to relay that to the immediate party near me.
Okay.
That Les may have triggered some sort of monster man.
All right, and you know roughly
And I'm
where
gonna-
Les is.
Sorry?
You know roughly where Les is as well.
Yeah. So I'm going to also have Rick move in just a little bit to like here-ish and
Okay.
try and let me know what that monster looked like.
Okay. He doesn't really have line of sight. If he moved one more over, he'd be able to have line of
okay.
sight on it.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So taking a look at it, the creature strongly resembles an undead figure. Very skeletal, but a little bit of flesh still remaining on the bones, but carrying a long, curved, kind of badly beaten blade, like it's almost got hooks on the blade itself, and then a series of studded leather armor that's kind of, again, beginning to fall apart, but is still very much protective to some degree.
Okay, I will relay that to the party near me as well.
Alrighty. That's going to be your turn.
I can move on my turn as well, yeah?
Oh, yeah, you can. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm just going to post up right here.
Okay.
And Do I have an action on my turn, or is it Rick's action is my action?
I'll say Rick just acts on your turn.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, I'm going to post up there and hold to Eldritch Blast for when this thing comes into view.
All right, sounds good. After you, we come to Esmeralda. She was nowhere near any of you guys, so she has no idea what's going on. She's going to go ahead and start to make her way down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. She's just going to make her way over here, and she'll read the inscription, which is not taking action, and she'll call it out to the couple of people who are nearby. This one is listed as Tatsual Eris, last of the line.
Ooh.
Could that be last of the line? That sounds like a woman, potentially. Someone with a woo.
You're not sure? All right, so that's going to be her turn. Next up from her, we come to Leaf and the creature. Leaf, who do you want to go first?
Feel like I should.
Okay.
Cool. So I've got. Okay, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
For that, you have to hook around.
Okay, cool.
So before 5.
Okay, so 5 there.
Yeah, 5 there. And now you've got full view of the creature.
Yeah, I want to cast. I want to cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. What's your DC?
Yeah. 18.
Ooh, that's a natural 19.
Okay.
Plus 2, so it succeeds.
Okay, so it whiffs. I'm going back.
All right, take one step back. Alrighty, that's going to be your turn. After you, we come to the creature. So, Les, the creature seeing you. Let's see if it actually notices you because you were being stealthy. It doesn't actually notice you.
Ah!
So it just kind of is standing in place, and you can see it just kind of swaying a little bit from side to side, kind of cocking its head around a little and trying to get a view. It eventually kind of looks around a little bit and then starts to hear a couple of things. It's going to use its action to make a perception check. And on that, it does notice you, but its action has been used. As it just kind of... And the creature's large mouth begins to open a little wider than a human mouth should, and the sword becomes drawn, and it begins to encroach on you. It's going to go ahead and move towards you.
Yes, do that.
Ookie.
And now it's engaged with you. Doctor, you get your shots now if you'd like.
Heck yeah. Shot 1 is a 20.
20 hits.
Shot 2 is a 24.
24 also hits. Damage on
Dang.
those.
Nice. Good for me. Oh no, come back, dice. Found you. Cool. That is an 8.
Okay.
And a 13.
And 13, nice. 2 heavy impacts as the creature comes into full view, and you catch it on one of the shoulder blades with the first as it kind of spins to the side, and then the second one catches it dead center on the chest, punctures a nice hole in there, and you can see some of the leaking blood, slime fluid starting to pour out from the center of its chest. Definitely looking hurt right out of the gate. All right, that's going to be the creature's turn. Next up, we come to Hope.
Well, fuck. Yeah, so I would have heard the doctor yelling out.
You would have heard the doctor making his incantation.
Ooh, who did that?
Oh, it was me. So you could
Yeah.
do little rulers.
Oh, how is that possible? Interesting.
Would Hope have heard me tell the party nearby about Monster?
Yeah, you would have.
Okay.
Yeah, how did you do that, Jesse?
There's a little ruler thing. Yeah. There's a little
That's
ruler.
cool.
Yeah. So that's handy. Sorry.
Sorry.
I was trying to see if you could like run there.
Uh-oh. How do I delete
It's a
that?
bunch of orange squiggly lines.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry, new technology, pals. We're figuring this out on the fly. All right. I'm gonna move into the action. Oh no, I'm doing drawing now. Fuck.
It's okay. I can get rid of it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. All right.
Doodle time with Hope. Doodle.
You know, there's just happy accidents.
Okay, so that's where you were.
All right. So I've moved on top of Allura. Moving here.
That's
3,
2, 3.
4, 5, 6 next to the dock.
Okay, so you can see the creature at this point. You also open up a little bit more of visibility.
There's like one right there.
Into that area there as well.
Oh.
Cool. If I were... I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the creature.
Go for it. Make a ranged spell attack.
Thank you. I shall. So that is a plus. So that is an 18.
18 hits.
Yeah.
Go team.
That's 2d10.
Nice.
Yeah. Haven't done a cantrip in a wee while. And so that is 11 plus. Do I get any? I've only got like 2.
No, it's just the damage for firebolt.
Then that makes sense. So it's 11.
All right, 11
no,
points of damage.
Wait, that's actually wrong. Sorry, that is 14.
Okay, so 3 more. Okay, good to know.
Sorry, I couldn't see if it was a 6 or a 9.
All good. So you raise your hand up, seeing the range and knowing the creature is encroached on less. You just gather the fire energy in your palm, turn it, and just fire a streaking shot straight out. Catches it right in the side of the neck, and you can see burn marks starting to scatter across the creature's face. It's looking pretty rough.
Sweet.
All right, after Hope, we come to Casimir. Casimir being here, he's going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to do exactly the same thing and fire a firebolt.
Get it off me! Get it off me! Get it off me! Get it off me!
That's a 16, which does hit. He gets 2d10 damage for that. And Casimir with the kill.
Whoa!
As the creature drops to 11 points of damage, ending the immediate combat.
Okay, I'm just wanna. Wait, sorry, what is this thing like? Is it still like? Is there like a skull there or something?
There is a skull there, so I'll send you a picture of what it looks like.
I was gonna say that's fine, but I'm gonna turn to the doctor and say, "Hey, can we ask this thing questions?" You can speak with dead, right?
Does it? It's got a mouth, yeah.
It does have a mouth, yeah.
Nice.
Good call.
Yeah.
I've just got the head.
Drinking all alone.
Well, whilst the doctor and
what? That thing's so
we're
cool.
looking at this, can I come up to Les and freaking
That and Slack Shorty.
slap
yeah.
him?
Dude, it looks spooky
Yes!
as hell.
That's what I was gonna do.
Can I
Oh
slap Les to tell him off? Like, what the fuck? We told you after you did this. Like, what? Why? Why did you ignore us and still go off and not wait?
I just got curious. I don't know. It's dark in here.
It is dark, but Les, we need to do this smartly. I literally just made this speech. I just made this speech.
Les, for the benefit of you and the party, I'm gonna make you hold my hand for the rest of our journey through these catacombs. You have to hold my hand, otherwise you lose a game. You lose the game.
Whoa, Les. You don't want to lose the game, dude.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
You definitely don't want to lose the game.
The game got
We're supposed to lose the game.
Oh, I already lost though. Oh no. Ah.
Yeah. All right. So we're playing this game, and you've got to keep nice, tight grip. Do you have it? Like, are you always a little bit slimy or clammy? But we're holding hands.
You're about to find out.
Oh no.
Okay, so if anyone is Strahd averse, I'm just gonna say to everyone around, maybe now is the time to turn away.
Cool. Thanks, Doc. And Jordy, yeah, so for future reference, now if Les moves, he has to check in with me because I am keeping like a grip on him. We move together as one.
I mean, I don't have to do anything, but let's just for now we'll say
Kevin, it's less and.
Try to do anything. I will.
It's less
I'm glad that one got a chuckle. That was.
no. I am gladly holding Hope's hand. If there's anyone I'd rather be beside in this dark catacomb, it's next to them.
All right.
Thank you.
So Les, you were beside that door. You were taking a look at the door. So I'll go ahead and read off the name for that one.
We're gonna have epic clotheslines.
All right. Les, the name on that door, Intri Sic Valu. He spurned wealth for the knowledge he could take to heaven.
Smart guy in here.
Fascinating. Cool. Jordy, I'm gonna quickly disguise self into Strahd.
Okay.
Blah, everyone. I'm so scary. Look at me. Look at my dumb face.
You always do such a good job with that. It's really remarkable.
Thank you. I studied at Juilliard. I'm also going to do Speak with Dead on this critter, what we just murdered.
Okay. So you cast Speak with Dead. The creature's face just kind of...
So I'm just kind of holding
deep
this thing.
breath is pulled in as the eyes kind of lull over towards you, towards the visage of Strahd. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The visage of Strahd is what it sees. What is your spell save DC?
It is a 19.
19. Okay. Go ahead and ask your questions.
Whereabouts in this tomb are my parents?
Doesn't seem
Point,
to speak a
you
language.
imbecile.
Doesn't seem to speak a language that understands what you're saying.
Any of us identify the language that it was speaking?
Sorry?
Did any of us identify the language it was speaking?
Do any of you speak? Sorry, 1 second here. Why am I blanking? Oh, Elvish.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do.
I speak Elvish.
Okay.
I speak Elvish.
So you
It's
would
like three of
recognize the response as, I don't understand what you're saying.
Fine. In Elvish, I'm going to say very slowly, where is my parents' tomb? Have you been guarding it?
And he just kind of... And he points in a direction. Where is my little arrow? Why can I not draw an arrow?
I gotta say, Jordy, I love that that's how Elvish sounds.
Well, for him, he's an undead creature. It's the only thing that he's...
I know, but I still like it, Jordy. I'm complimenting you.
Thanks, bud.
Everyone gets one.
Alright, so...
See you later.
It's in that direction over there.
Very good. Are there any more of you down here? Again, in Elvish, very slowly, like I'm talking to a child.
Another two. And he points just a little bit further left of where he was pointing before. Kind of
Very
closer to
good.
this area here.
Very good. We got anything else, guys? I don't know why I'm looking over my shoulder to say that.
Are there any cool stuff down here?
Do you ask
You
that?
know what? Yeah, sure. I will ask, but in Strahd's voice, in Elvish, very slow. Oh, you know what? No, better question. Petrina Velikova, where is she?
And you see him look around a little bit confused, like he doesn't recognize the name.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Last question. Who amongst these were buried with their things?
So many.
I'm okay with that. That's fine.
And he just kind of like looks around at quite a few of the pillars.
Okay.
Yeah, there does seem to be definitively some treasure here.
Cool.
Okay, let's sneak over in that direction. How about?
Suits me.
Do you want to loot anything?
Yeah.
Like this person who was last of their line probably has some cool shit.
I wouldn't mind taking a look at this dude. What we
In
just
the
did.
rooms too.
I mean, we can come back here though, right?
That's true.
The other thing, Kaylee, you cast that spell for your arrows, so like we are on a time limit for you for that.
Good point.
Yep, I think we've been pointed in a direction we should go. That direction. Wow,
All right.
I just had half a sentence.
Yeah, it worked.
I gotcha.
I'm just
So
blinded
passing
by
by
fame
circlets.
because I've been made into a GIF. Would you call that a GIF?
That would be.
No,
What?
that would be a meme.
A
I think
meme?
that would be an
That's
emote.
emote.
That's an emote, yeah.
It's
Actually.
okay, I'm an emote.
Yeah, you're an emote. So you pass by, you do see that there is another door that's labeled here. And then the direction that you're going,
Okay.
if you guys can just start to move in that direction, I'll start revealing it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, we're moving together.
Yes.
I've got your hand tight.
I've got
think
your
we can-
hand tighter.
I've got your hand tightest.
Oh, boy.
What does that door read?
This door at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, this one.
Yep, that one reads.
I'm just going to move all our NPCs up, if no one minds.
Baron.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, it reads Baron Iceglaze Drool.
All right, never mind.
Iceglaze is spelled
Iceglaze.
Eisglaze.
All right, let's keep moving up.
Okay. So moving up a
Actually,
little bit.
Jordy, I'm going to have Rick just peek down this here hall.
Okay. So Rick with his
And
dark
someone
vision.
is Les. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Thank
Les
you.
isn't moving.
Where did we cover again?
Back by your side, Les. Still holding
Opens
your
up into
hand.
that area there.
Nice. I'm just going to have him pop forward a little so I can see either side of that hallway.
Okay. And he's got 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, he's able to see all the way down to here.
Nice, sick. Good.
Do.
Nice.
Basically
Sick.
going to reveal
Good.
the whole hallway.
Oh, I'm so excited.
There you go.
Oh,
Whoa!
Ooh.
oh, those
Okay.
stairs look tasty.
Yum, yum, yum,
Yeah, that's the where we want to go. Hey.
He's able to see that.
We really-
and that. And
Wait, did we get Rick to just do a quick like zip down the?
So I'm
The
going to read this
two-
out at this point because it's not just an open staircase. So for this one, Rick steps out, flying invisibly, and wide steps descend to a landing flanked by two large alcoves. Within each, taking up the full 30-foot height of the ceiling, is a bronze statue of a warrior holding a spear, while a soft blue curtain of light flows between the two alcoves, while visible on the other side of the curtain are more descending stairs. So you're able to see at this point. Give me a second here. I'll reveal this.
Ooh, stairs. A thing.
So
Two
those are the
things.
two statues that are facing towards each other, and then in the middle of them is a very thin, light blue curtain. Essentially, that goes like this. It's just a magical line that almost seems to connect the
Okay.
two of them.
Okay, cool. Hey, fellas. So, we may want to find and eliminate those other two skeleton men, or skeleton fellas. to make this easier in case Strahd happens to be behind this curtain. By the way, there's a curtain.
We think it's likely that Strahd would be behind the curtain, because can Rick see through the curtain?
Can Rick see through the curtain, Jordy?
Yeah, it's not an actual curtain. It's just a line of light, essentially.
Oh. What's beyond there that he can see?
He can't see really much beyond that because the ceiling is very, very low.
Oh, understood. I'm going to have him... Oh, I'm moving the map by accident. I'm going to have him hop up here and just do a quick check up there because I want to find those two motherfuckers.
Okay. So one of them gets revealed directly in front of you.
Nice, good.
That's this guy right here.
Cool, good.
All right, so that's the first one.
Okay. I'm going to have Rick poof back to me.
Okay.
And I'm going to let the party know that the other skeleton friend is just up there and to the left.
Alrighty.
Kind of the opposite of a JFK situation. Up and to the left.
Alrighty.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That was morbid anyway.
It was, yeah, my reaction was a, ooh, rather than...
Oh, I wasn't watching the cameras. I was looking at Roll20.
Fair. Also, sorry to be a creep, Jessie S, but hi Sophie in the background.
Oh, she, I got the headphones on, but yeah. So if everyone's
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah.
There you
Hi
go.
Jessie's daddy.
Alright.
So, do we want to pull a shank on this guy up here?
You sneak.
Sneak. I'll take a look at Elise. Be like, you wanna?
We can fucking snipe this arsehole.
Yeah. Okay. So me and Elise are gonna like majorly. Oh, what just happened? Undo. How do I undo? How do I undo?
God, where are we?
It's okay. You moved the whole party
How did I do that?
because you can select multiple characters.
Oh, where'd I go?
Oof.
there
Okay,
we're
well, I
hiding.
did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
Doc, did you delete yourself?
No, I'm up here.
Okay, there. You
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
were-
follow up behind
Over here too.
Allura and Elif.
are. Okay.
We're doing this. We're just doing this solo. Well, duo.
Yeah.
If you guys just want to kind of watch our back from before the big.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
keep an eye. I'll keep an
Yeah.
eye on your back.
Watch our six.
Yes, please.
You got it.
So,
Stealth.
Plus, we're moving in behind where they are right now.
Yeah.
Also keep track.
did Rick tell you which direction the sentry was walking? If he was walking,
He wasn't walking.
He's just standing still.
Okay.
Where is he?
Okay.
Sorry. Is there? Can you put a jot on it, Jordy?
He's up. He's up, like further up,
Yeah, he's pretty
Here.
far
and
up.
then
Further right. Like towards these bronze statues, or the other way?
Other way.
Other way.
so
Okay.
he's past the big hallway,
Yep.
Yes.
and then to the left.
Correct.
Correct.
Sorry, I wasn't going up that far. Yes, I see. Okay, so we have to cross this hallway to really see him.
Yeah. Does one of us want to go? Okay. Okay. Can I peek around the corner? Do I see anything?
You see a long 20-foot staircase descending down, and the ceiling kind of follows along with it. The ceiling's only about 10 feet off the ground here, so it follows along to the point that it obscures your vision completely.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to stealthily walk, creeping towards the other side here.
Okay. You've got another door directly beside you if you wanted to take a look at the name.
Sure.
So there's a door there and a door there. The door directly beside you there is listed as Sasha Ivlis. Oh my god. Sasha Ivliskova, wife.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna whisper to Elif. Do you want to each of us go around? Are we able to take a surprise? Do we get a surprise round if they are not expecting us?
Yeah, essentially the creature doesn't join until the subsequent combat round.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
take a shot at it as it walks by around the corner here.
Give me a second. I
It's
just wanted
What's
to
it
make sure.
walking?
Just want to double check.
Oh, sorry. It was also a really tiny burp, so...
Yeah, you can't move or
Okay.
take an action on your first turn of combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. So the creature essentially is
Okay.
just stuck in place for the turn.
Okay. So, Elif, do you want to all kind of go around the side, and you can kind of go to the left, I'll go around to the right, and you can take a shot off while I take a...
We'll tag team it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go first.
I think, yeah, because it probably can't see you from where you're at, but once I go around the corner, I'll be visible.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to walk around this corner and like basically rush this guy
Okay.
and take. Ooh, from here though, I'm going to light.
Jordy, I'm just moving up. Sorry.
Yeah. You guys do whatever you want to do in terms of movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up here just to back Olith in case he comes that way.
Okay.
Samesies. Come on, Les.
So I'm gonna basically as I'm walking around the corner, turn on the sword as I'm going to
Ooh.
stab him
Okay.
Engage.
I'll
in
allow
the
it.
side of the neck.
All right. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god. Okay, initiative first.
Ooh.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Keeping it
Oh
interesting.
no.
It's easy. You guys just gotta roll now 20.
Just gotta, yeah, just gotta.
It's just
Oh,
Remember,
yeah.
remember, he doesn't get a first turn. So even if he goes
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
nothing happens.
It's not a good roll for my initiative.
Mostly going to be you two.
Fine.
So let me know what your initiatives are.
Mine's 23.
23. Okay.
12.
12. Okay. So Elite, you get to act first. You start to see. You start to know that Allure is going to come around the corner pretty quick. But
So I
you do
would
get
sort
to
of
move
sneak around
first.
that corner and keep my back to the wall, trying to sort of stay unseen for as long as I can. And then as soon as I have a correct line of sight on this fucker, I'll let off a flame arrow with my regular arrows at him.
You'd have to be over there to be able to do that.
I couldn't sort of do that from around the corner right here.
From there, you could, yeah. But you would have to. You couldn't be where you were, is what I meant.
Okay, yeah, but I was just sort of like, I'm hugging the wall. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay, because if I go over here, he's easily going to see me.
Okay. Well, he's surprised either way because you guys have the drop on him essentially.
All right.
So it's
anyway,
kind of up to you.
I'm here. Pew pew.
Okay, fire your shots.
Ha! 29.
Hits.
Thought so.
Should hope so.
Yeah, right? Oh,
Hey, there was a creature in my
21.
last campaign that 29 missed.
yikes. Fuck off. Okay, so
I mean, Strahd is probably that high.
maybe 9 points of regular damage and
Okay.
6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire. Okay.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Right.
And Elise, you're gonna want to back up.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done firing at him, I might.
Yep, you've got all 3 shots.
Yeah. Sorry. 6 points of regular damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Okay, third shot.
24.
24 also hits. Damage on that one.
Yes. Wow, these dice are rolling really well for me right now. Okay. 13 points of regular damage.
Damn. Yep.
5 points of foyer damage.
Nice. 3 shots in quick succession. There we go. So yeah, 3 shots in quick succession. You dart out from behind the corner, knock your 3 arrows one after another, and just sink. 2 going into the sides of the chest, and then a third one dead into the center of the stomach. Flames starting to burn away the last little bits of clothing that remain on him. Allure, at this point, you run around the corner. Still part of the surprise round. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Haha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proof.
He is considered undead. You do get sneak attack, so go ahead and roll all the dice.
10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one's gone. 10. And then 4. 1, 2, 3.
This one's for the chat. Rogues, man.
I need another D20. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to do so much math. Okay.
Does it feel like it kills him?
It feels like it probably kills him.
Actually, wait. How many total number of dice are you rolling? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. It is guaranteed to kill him.
Yeah.
If you rolled ones on every die, plus your bonuses, he dies.
Wow.
So with that, he is removed as Allura just rushes out, takes the blade, drives it directly into the side, pins him against the wall, and just bisects him vertically, and the 2 halves just fall to the side, completely eviscerated, almost silently.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Should we go figure out this curtain thing?
Yeah. Hey, Jordy, I just popped Rick up to one of the doors, and I'm by another door with Hope and Les. Can I check those names?
Sure. Give me 1 sec here. I'm just going to reveal a little bit more. Alright, so the one beside you guys is listed as... You kind of double take for a second because you see your name written on the crypt.
Oh, they prepped for me. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Wait, I just want to double check.
So much for not expecting us.
At all these things, is it Dr. D'Amato, or is it like your
Dr.
name?
D'Amato Shenanigans.
Okay. I was just checking that it wasn't like your name.
That's the other Dr. Tomato Shenanigans, you know, the one that's all into real estate. Oh, wait, that's this one.
Yeah, my backup character.
So that's
Okay.
the doctor. And then the one on the other side where Rick is taking a look,
Yeah.
that one
Doesn't say Rick.
is...
Rick's got
Just
the
in case
little-
anyone was wondering, it was 55 points of damage.
That one is listed as Artemis, builder of the keep. Thou standest amidst the monument to his life.
Oh.
We're gonna open that one, you guys.
We're gonna open all these when we take care of
Well, no, I think that will have a potentially will have a map to the castle if he built the castle. If he's going to be buried with his like crowning achievement.
I mean, are we kind of here? Actually, I'm not even near them. So.
Yeah, I'm also not near them.
I'm kind of just looking down like the steps and everything. That's
I
like
just keep using Hope's hand.
this is like right where that guy pointed, right?
Sorry?
The like where we're standing, that like curtain of light thing. That's like right
Where he
that
was
guy
pointing. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's go check out this this crypt here.
Very wary of stepping through that electrical line.
So that one is Artemis. And is that the one you wanted to open?
Huh?
I wouldn't be opening it without anything without the consensus of the group.
Oh, I meant the curtain crypt. I assume there's more down there.
Oh, the curtain, like descending the stairs, you mean?
Yeah, can we
Actually,
start?
super quick, just on the off chance that this is some sort of, like, mirror crypt, maybe? Like, it's the same on either side? Like, I wonder who would be on the other side where Strahd's crypt is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pop Rick up. Come on, you little jackass. Up here.
Okay.
Just to see what's going on. Oh,
What's
it looks like
going
there's another guy there.
Oh god, there's more.
It's okay. It's 3 deep on the other side. Nice. And
You got another door here, another door here, and another door
I'm gonna
here.
just pop him up to here to see if maybe we can see if there's another big crypt on the other side.
From where he is,
Yeah.
you'd be able to see about like that.
Oh,
Ooh, big fan. Wait, is there nothing in like this area here? Oh no, never mind.
Hang on,
Oh
I'm
no,
opening it up.
very good.
Yo.
There you go.
Sick.
Dang,
So you do
Holy
catch.
fuck,
He does
there's
catch
so much.
the glimpse of staircase on the other side, kind of very similar to what Strahd's
Ooh.
tomb was that you came up from. This one again has a very heavy iron portcullis, but he,
Nice.
with his height and kind of looking down a little bit, he notices that in comparison to Strahd's that were black marble stairs, these ones appear to be white marble stairs.
Oh, guys.
That could be his parents' tomb.
what?
Or,
Yeah,
No,
or Tatiana.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
well, I'm gonna have him zip over there and see if we can see like a name or something on there. He's still invisible.
Okay, so he presses up against the bars. Let me hop to my notes here.
Would he see like a nameplate on either side?
So he would come in through this area here. He would also see another one of those creatures
Nice, good.
hiding there. Well, hiding in
Little
plain
son
sight,
of a
but still there.
Yeah, hiding.
Chilling.
On that one, he sees that an iron portcullis gate stands closed in the archway, leading down a 10-foot wide set of marble white stairs. And then there's, in comparison to Strahd's side, where you had that kind of oppressive gloom, there's a surprising stillness that hangs in the air here, but he's not able to see much beyond that, because the roof is pretty close, and he's just barely able to see the bottom.
Yeah, is there a nameplate on either side?
No.
Okay. Can he fit through the portcullis?
He cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, portcullis bars are only about a foot apart.
Cool. Okay, well, he's a little fella.
Isn't he small?
He's like, oh, I don't think he's that small.
He's 3
I
feet.
believe he's a tiny. Oh, he's 3, of course.
He's 3 feet.
Like
Yes, he's a 3-foot
skinny
circle.
3 feet, or a
He's a
three.
thick 3.
Okay, he's a thick boy.
sorry, slim. Skinny is bad.
I am going to relay to the party that there's another monster man right there. Actually, I'm gonna hop myself up to Allura and Elif there. Hello, good to see you. And I'm going to alert them that directly forward to the left twice, presumably, and forward, there's another skeleton critter. And I'm going to have told the party that there appears to be a mirror tomb to Strahd's tomb on the other side. Rick is posted there right now, and it appears to be pretty cool.
Isn't this also the direction where he indicated that Strahd's parents were, or is that farther to the right?
It's
That
where
was
we're
that was
standing
where
right-
you were with the blue blue
Okay.
light. Yeah.
So we think it's down past the blue light.
Hmm.
So
That said, I think this might be worth investigating, because what if this is like, fucking, the brother?
well, I don't think it would be his brother. He doesn't even care about his brother. His portraits in the fucking guest quarters where all of his victims are.
Well, it's worth investigating, I think. It's one of the big noteworthy ones.
Well, I agree, but my thought would be it'd be
We're
more
fucking
practical for us
delaying
to get to his parents' tomb, because we know that there's one of the prophecies around that about finding where she who gave birth to evil lies.
Okay?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Up to you guys. up to the party as a whole, I should say. I'm
I'm not
cool
against
with-
either. I just think that perhaps maybe that's something we want to think about. But we'd have to figure out how to get past this magical energy anyway.
Yeah, and like a portcullis is a little easier to lift, I reckon.
Do we
Well,
want-
let's deal with our friend over here, Alith. Shall we
Sure.
do that again?
Sneaky snipey.
Sneaky snipey.
Cool.
Okay, well, yeah, let's deal with this, and then we'll be able to talk a little bit more.
Cool. I will back you guys just to get a good eye on him from like maybe here, because I've got him in my line of sight. So you guys go for it, and I'll back you.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go here and take a. Do we roll for initiative to see which of us goes first again?
I'll say with the amount of damage dealt, we'll just make sure that you guys hit. That's the important things.
Okay, so just roll to hit,
You
basically.
roll a d20 to see if you hit.
Jordy,
Yeah.
I have a DM question for you.
Mhm.
If I wanted to not use my flame arrows, do you think I could do that? Or do you think with the spell's wording, it's in Xanthar's, by the way, or you can just Google it, that I have to use flame arrows as the next 12 pieces of ammunition out of my quiver? At this point, I'd kind of like to save it, but I'm not sure if I can or not.
Yeah, because you're touching the quiver and not the specific pieces of ammunition, I would say no. There wouldn't be another way for you to take arrows from another place because your quiver is the only place that you have your arrows in.
Okay, that's fine. I will just cast it again before we get to Strahd.
All right. So, Allura, what was your roll to hit?
Not good. It was a 15.
15 still hits.
Oh, thank God.
You know what? I'll just, regardless of initiative, I would maybe let Allura go first in case she can take this out with one hit, and then I would join the fray in order to try and preserve my arrows. If
Sounds
that's okay
good.
with you.
So you're able to run over there, make your swing against the creature. Go ahead and roll damage on this. You will get sneak attack.
2, 3, 4, 5. And I get 2d8. Oh, that's lame. 10, 15, 20 points.
20 points. All right. Nice heavy swing again, cleaving one of the arms half off, just barely kind of flopping beside the creature. Nice heavy hit, but still up. Do you want to take a second shot?
Yeah, I'll take a shot with the hand cross.
Okay.
Is there any extra damage because from the sunlight? Is it?
No.
Like, what is it? Okay.
Because the base damage of the weapon is 1d8 radiant, right? And then it deals an
Yes.
additional d8 if the creature is undead. So that's already the
Yes.
bonus damage.
Okay. No, I was just wondering because like the spawn, if they're in sunlight.
Yeah, no, this one is different.
Okay.
This is not
cool.
a vampire.
So this is 17.
17 hits.
Oh fuck! What is the damage on this thing?
This is a d6 plus your dex.
Oh, sorry. It was 26 points of damage for the sun sword,
Okay.
not 20 points. I'm so sorry.
Nope, no worries. So just the damage on this one.
Yes. This is. Oh yeah, that'll be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Nice. Yeah, definitely looking really, really heavy hit at this point. Elith, you can take your first shot if you'd like.
Alrighty, will do. I can see it from where I'm at, I'm imagining.
Yeah,
It's
you're good.
kind of line of sight. 24 to hit.
24 hits. Damage on the first.
9 points of regular damage and 6 points of forward damage.
So 9 and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's enough to drop it. So with the arrow, just one firing in after Allura makes her 2 rapid strikes, one with a sword and then a crossbow directly to the side of the head. You lean in just with a single heavy bolt, fire the arrow straight through, and it just pins the creature to the wall as the head kind of lulls to one side and then detaches from the body entirely.
Okay.
I look at
Nice.
Allura, or Alith. Not look at myself. I look at Alith. Hold out my hand like this.
Like kind of like blows it up and like does like she's like, I don't really know how to do this. Like I'm kind of a loner. But, like,
And then Allura's like, oh, that was like you can tell like it was too much, but she's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Was it
Okay.
like
yeah, it was like, yeah.
She kind of like looks at it like, okay, and then continue back, head
Okay.
back to where the
what
doctor
were the names?
was.
So you've got a couple more doors that have been revealed, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
ask since we're right here.
Damn, we fully cleared this fucking thing.
When you get the drop on the creatures and they don't get the drop on you, makes a big difference.
There it is.
All right, so you've got these doors that have all been revealed here, and Allura
Nice.
with your line of sight, you would have another door that's revealed here. So that is not
I would check them all because we knew there was 2. We know that's likely all of the creatures, so I would have just looked at them all.
All right, so we'll go through the list here, because this will take a little bit to go through. All right, we'll start off, I'll just go away from where you guys started in that middle area. Just give me one sec here, because you haven't seen any of the other ones. So it's just those.
And then I would have also said, like, ask the doctor to tell Rick to bring the rest of the party up, so we're all closer together and not as spread out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have here's what let's do. Can we all agree to arrange in front of like the big portcullis-y gate up top here? Because we know this place is clear now. We're not super concerned, but that gives us an all like an easy point where we all know where each other are, and basically only one way back down. Like certain friends, shall we say, won't go gallivanting off in a random direction because we'll be able to see every direction except for the portcullis.
I'm going to go ahead and just open up most of the floor here so you can
Cool.
see, because there's only a couple places that have still been hidden, and you guys knowing that the floor is pretty clear at this point. This will be the last couple of places. that
Anyway,
you
I'm
can
gonna move
see.
myself up to that portcullis.
Sure.
even though it feels semi-pointless, I'm gonna have a quick look, dragging Les with me at the doors that we missed, the tombs that we missed around like this first area we were in, just so that we kind of have a very clear idea of all of the people.
Okay.
Or is that fine with that?
It's up to you guys.
Suits me.
Yeah. All right, Les, you ready to go check some doors out together?
Let's go look at doors.
All right. So I'm positioning myself next to this door first, and then we'll just tackle all the ones left over here.
Okay, so I'm just gonna reveal all of these doors here for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Jordy.
Make it so you can see everything. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go bottom up. Do you guys want to start with the two that are at the bottom left, and then just kind of work our way across?
Sure.
Just make life a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just like maybe click on the one to let us know which one it is with one of them little?
Yep, I
circle
will definitely
radians
do that.
too?
I'm just gonna reveal the last couple of polygon areas. Alrighty, so we're gonna start things off very bottom left, down here. Nice big
Cool.
pink one there. Okay, so that one, this will be my fun little thing. Alright, so that is 30. That crypt is listed as Prefect Cyril Romulich, beloved of King Barov and Queen Ravenovia, High Priest of the Most Holy Order.
Ooh.
So that'll be Cyril.
That sounds like one to loot at a later time.
Okay. The one beside that one is we knew him only by his wealth.
Ooh.
So that's just literally labeled as wealth. Okay. The one that you're next to right now, that one is Baron Eyes Glazed Drool. So that's the one that you saw already. So that's the Baron. The one beside you guys on the left side there. 8. That is... So just so you're aware, it is taking time, obviously, to do all of this. This isn't like a super quick thing.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah, I think.
Why are we doing this?
Like,
What's the point of looking at all these rooms? We can just look at these rooms later.
I thought we were looking for
Petray.
Katrina.
Katrina.
And we're potentially looking for the folks and the brother.
Right.
folks
We
are
know the
over-
folks
we
are
know
down past that.
The folks are
Can we
here.
just do like a quick time ramp and see if any of them are down here? Just the 3 that we're looking for.
The parents are here. They're beyond this
yeah,
portcullis.
they're right here.
Okay, then why are we going there?
I don't know.
That's what I said to do before. Right now we can choose between going to where we think that it's possibly Queen Ravenovia over at the top, or the parents. If you want, we could just put it to a quick vote and then just go.
So we think that the top, like the mirror to Strahd's room, is potentially,
Or not
Tatiana?
Tatiana. Sorry, yes.
and then we're looking.
Actually, that's a
we
fair
think
point.
that the parents are
Behind
past
this
the gate. That gate.
energy.
Yeah. I mean, I'd personally like to clear the big fancy tomb up top here, but I am not opposed to this.
That one doesn't have a scary electric line through it either that we don't know
There's that too.
past it.
Right. But the thing is about the parents is that one of our prophecies says that there's aid for us there.
And one of our other prophecies says that's where
If we pass
Strahd's
through the electrical line, it won't hurt us because we have the thing on us.
What?
Okay.
The electrical line won't hurt us?
Also, it's
Electrical
like a
line
light,
into the
right?
parents' tomb could be harmful.
Yeah.
We don't know that it's an
Absolutely.
electric. We just know it to be a curtain of some measure.
Yeah, it's like a curtain. It's like a curtain of light.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do.
Okay,
the
well let's just put it to a vote. Who wants to check out the mirror tomb? Say aye. Aye.
Which is the mirror tomb? The
The
Tatiana?
one. Yeah, the potential Tatiana one. All 4 Tatiana say aye. Aye. Cool. Okay, we're going to the other one.
That was some good executive decision making. All right.
Well, you know.
We're getting there.
Democracy and okay.
So everybody making your way over to where the creature pointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Top of the stairs.
Doctor, do you want to sort of examine this energy and see if you can identify it in any way, or
I can certainly give it a try.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna test-
Victor, you want to give me a hand over here?
Sure, I will do my best.
I'm gonna
Cool.
cast guidance on the doctor.
All right.
Nice.
Go ahead and make.
Hold on, I need a. There we go. I got it. With advantage and with the guidance, yeah?
Allura, do you still have the sun sword out?
Do
Yes.
I get a sense that I should down it?
You have no idea. You're walking down a staircase into an electrify-ish looking line. You're not sure. Essentially, sorry, not electrify-ish. It's like a very thin, faint blue line that just kind of creates like the effect of a curtain being drawn across, but you can kind of see through it to the other staircase further descending down.
If Elise was close to me, I would have it down.
I moved away. At this point, Elite is staying far away if it's drawn. So I can't
I
see.
would put it down.
Elite, did you
Okay.
want to recast flame arrows?
Has it been an hour?
No, but you're down to your last couple of shots. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it was just a certain number of shots. My bad. But
It's 12 shots.
yeah, it's
12 shots and it lasts an hour. But I still have 5, so I'm okay right now.
Okay, so all right, so you've got 5
Jordy?
left. Yep.
What's the check on this? Arcana?
For that, it'll be an Arcana check. Yeah, at advantage
Fantastic.
with a D4.
That is a 30.
30. Okay. It is definitively magical.
Nice.
The
Thank you.
School of Magic. You're trying to find any kind of arcane symbols, any kind of sigils of any kind. You can't see any. It's a very strange thing where the magic itself seems to be just emanating from the statues, but there's no indication as to what is causing it. The only thing is that you can see that there's a minor gap between the statues and the wall, and that's about it.
So we could Obi-Wan it around.
Just sneak around.
Good reference.
How big of a gap?
Is there like a
How wide of
rock or
gap?
something on the ground that I can just throw into the curtain?
There are a couple of rocks on the ground in a few different places you could easily
Throw
grab
some
one.
bad shit
And
through.
looking at the distance between, it looks to be about 1.5 feet or so. It's a pretty tight fit, but you could maybe squeeze around it with someone, but some of the more armor-clad people probably wouldn't be able to make the fit.
Okay. Jordy, I'm just going to throw a rock at the curtain.
Okay. You pick up the rock and you toss the rock through, and it passes through onto the other side and clatters down the stairs a little bit.
Fascinating. Hey, Vic, Cass, either you guys got Dispel Magic? Either you know how to do that?
They both look at each other and just back their hands away. Neither of them know how to do it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right. Well, if we're feeling strong about that, I can give it a go.
All right.
If you don't mind, I think that might be the way to go.
Yep.
What level would you like to cast it at?
Oh, fuck.
Before you cast it, can I ask a quick question? Even though it's blue, does it seem familiar to us? Like, remember that green fire thing when we were heading towards
on the mountain. The mountain.
The green
at the
fire
Ember Temple?
thing seemed to be more of a warning and something that could be dispelled and reduced and then would eventually come back, essentially to prove your worth. This one, you have no idea. They're so different in what the nature of them is, and the doctor not having any clue what the school of magic of this is. There's no way of knowing.
Okay, cool.
Do you want
Sorry,
me to-
I just wanted to double check.
Yep.
Do you want me to check around the side to see what I can see before you?
I was going to say, perhaps those
Yeah,
of us
for-
who can slip around could see if there's a way to turn it off on the other
Yeah,
side.
that's a good call.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There might be a hidden switch on one of the
Or just
steps.
a little, turn off the smoke machine.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Okay. Well, Elise, do you want to go right and I'll go left?
Sure. Let's do it.
Put my
Sure.
goggles on.
Goggles on, Aleth going silently around the other side. The two of you kind of...
Yeah, I'm stealthing, by the way.
Yeah.
For what it's worth. We're both stealthing.
As I'm going around, I'm going to be looking to see if I can find any like little switches or, like a light switch or like
Or a mechanism.
like a blind drawer thing. You know, like the little like the chain loop where you pull it and then
You just kind of squeeze through as best you can. And it becomes a bit of a tight squeeze, even for both of you being a little more on the slender side and trying to push through. Where the statue is, there doesn't really seem to be a way for you to push through. Nothing on either side, no kind of switches or bricks or anything. You're not sure exactly what it is or what it does.
okay.
Laura, do you want to try holding that sword through it?
Oh, interesting thought.
Yeah, good idea.
I was actually going to say, too, as we sort of move closer to this field, can we feel any energy coming off of it?
You kind of hold your hand close to it, and same thing as with the fire, the white flame, no heat coming off of it, no energy, no heat, no indication of any kind of what might happen.
Wait, it's a white flame? I thought it was like a rush.
No,
air.
the white
like
flame
it.
from before, where you had to toss the
Okay.
stone into it to teleport. There was no heat. This is the same thing.
Oh,
Okay.
There's no heat.
Interesting.
There's no energy of any kind that seems to be coming off of it. It just exists.
well, I wonder if it takes us somewhere as we go through it.
Ah,
I can try the sun sword if a leaf backs up.
Mhm.
What was that last?
I was thinking, if this is a line, can we like jump over it?
No, it stretches
it's
from floor to
a-
ceiling.
Okay.
I can, a leaf, if you want to back up a little bit, I
I did.
can. Oh, I'm so sorry. Whew. I'll pull out the sun sword, activate it, and then kind of dip it forward, but keeping my hand before the curtain.
Okay. So holding the sun sword out in front of you, the blade passing into the blue, and you notice that the sun sword seems to glow a little bit brighter, and the blade color changes from a yellow to a blue, and then you start to kind of play around with it a little bit and start to carve, and you can actually carve out part of the curtain wide enough for you to pass through.
Oh, good call, Jesse. Okay.
So you've got this kind of carved through the curtain, and you can kind of cut a piece, but you do notice that it's slowly starting to stitch back together pretty quick after you cut through it. So it's something you kind of have to pass maybe one or two people through at a time.
Okay, yeah. I'll slice it, and if maybe a leaf, do you or
Yeah.
this is gonna be
I
hard
can
to
run
do.
after you.
Right
So
through
if I
with
see
our
this-
hands.
Yeah.
Hell.
You're essentially making like big triangles, and then it's just slowly stitching together from the top down.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll get everyone through.
Cool.
Do we have a leaf? I'm so sorry. This is probably gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm kind of like just holding I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready to run through.
Okay. Yeah. Do we have an order we'd like to go through? Who's next?
I'll follow.
And
you.
Hope holding hands.
Aw. Rover, Red Rover. Les and Hope should come over.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we're all through. Getting Casimir and all of those guys through too.
Okay. So everybody passing
I got
slowly
him.
through, you're all able to make it through easily enough. All of you kind of on the landing at the top of the stairs. Looking down, the ceiling is just obstructing your view. You can kind of see the landing just down underneath that. You're able to see this much at this point.
Wait for me.
So, making your way down to the bottom of the stairs, Allura and Alith, yeah?
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Waiting for that info dump.
This tomb rests in hushed silence. Tall stained glass windows dominate the far wall, allowing dim light to fall on two coffins resting atop white marble slabs. The one on the left wall is marked in large script with King Barov von Zarevich, while the one on the right is marked Queen Ravenovia von Royen. The vaulted ceiling 30 feet overhead is inlaid with a beautiful gold mosaic of the Zarevich family crest. Sitting in the center of the room, on a worn wooden stool, is the armor-clad figure of Strahd von Zarevich, whose gaze lifts and burning red eyes fall to you.
I down my potion.
And that will be where we pick up next week.
No!
Let's go.
Right now, we got nothing better to do. We're all isolated.
No.
I have to work
No, I'm way too tired.
We have lives, Kevin.
Screw them.
Screw your lives!
Oh!
And I'll go
Damn.
ahead and reveal
Oh
Strahd
my god.
Whoa.
sitting on the stool.
I'm so
Did you
shook.
catch?
Damn.
I literally downed my potion.
Nope.
So that was.
You see him, he sees you, and initiate combat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a. Fine.
You had the chance to do it before you walked down the stairs. There was a
Yeah.
chance
I
at the
kind of
bottom.
wondered when you were like, "Are you gonna cast Fire Arrow again?" And I was like, should I?"
So
But
this is going to be exactly where we pick things up next week. Characters as they are, and Strahd sitting on a stool in the center of the room, rolling initiative to start off next week with what is going to be a very long combat.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
do you guys want to play tomorrow night, or that's fine?
Kind of do.
I mean, like, realistically, I can really go whenever, but yeah.
Yeah, I can literally play at any time.
emergency Strahd fighting.
All of a sudden, Kevin goes from having one D&D session a week to 6 in a week.
I mean, he kind of already is.
Yeah, it's true.
That's fine. I need shit to do, man. I'm down. Let's fucking go.
I don't know. I feel like a week.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. I'm happy to ride at any point.
Saturday.
Like, I'm fully good
Can't
to go.
do it on the
whenever.
weekend. Kevin's got both his streams.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm
Friday,
actually
Saturday,
like.
and Sunday.
I feel like waiting until next Tuesday is our best bet. Hype
Well,
it
like-
up.
Yeah.
so
Hype it up on
there's
social.
Folks who tune in on Tuesdays, and we don't want to be like, "Oops, you missed it."
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole
that's
thing
true.
we've been building to for a year and a half. Oh, we're going to do it a different day because we don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys. We're fighting Strahd next week.
Definitely.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
That was
Oh my God.
That was a
That'll
fun
be
one.
fun.
I was really curious if you were going to go through and examine every single door and take all the time to do all of that. You cut it short, so we'll see where that all picks
I
up.
don't know if we cut it
Have that
short.
fucking RP in me while we do that to like wander through this entire giant catacomb. of things.
6 hours later, Cyrus is like
Yeah.
banging on his door.
Yeah, Jordy, you realize that even after we kill Strahd and after everything's done, we're now gonna loot the entire castle.
Oh no, I know. But
Speed
that's the
loot.
thing is, will you?
Fuck
Ooh,
you,
wow.
Jordy, in the nicest possible way.
Dude, anime style. Everything falls apart. Gravity reverses.
You don't know.
I'm in for it.
No one has any idea.
Oh,
Strahd has
man.
never died. No one has any idea what's going to happen to Barovia
I mean,
if he dies.
still might not. Yeah, he still might not. Like, there's a chance. Look, either way, in a couple weeks, we're gonna be.
You know what?
We're
We'll be
gonna
back
be
to the
able to
Sword
roam
Coast,
it.
and there's cool shit there. Not like we're like super loot hungry because there's not a lot of cool magical items in this land. So we're all like, oh my god, like fucking just give me that potion. But when we get back to the Sword Coast, we can find some cool shit too. If we can't loot here, it'll be okay.
That's true.
True.
For what it's worth,
Woo!
there's a whole bunch of really cool loot. I can tell you that right now. There's some awesome
Jordy,
loot.
man. Don't
Well, then let us fucking loot it when Strahd dies.
No, you went straight to Strahd.
I
That's
tried
what we're
to
gonna
tell
do.
you guys.
So I'm excited. Yeah, this has been fun. It's the culmination of a year and a half's campaign to hit level 9. Which, by the way, like I just want to give like a bit of a me sappy post. Like this is big. No campaigns actually do this. Like if any of you have ever met someone who's played in a D&D campaign, you never go start to finish with the same group of people. You always lose one or two. Somebody else subs in. A lot of times you scratch it halfway through. Us making it a year and a half to the end of this, to the final fight, where we're all still so excited to actually finish it. Like, thank you. Honestly, thank you.
Oh, Jordy.
It's been awesome from my perspective.
I
Like,
love you guys.
It's been good.
I love you awesome nerds.
Let's kick some ass next week.
This is it. This is the culmination of a year and a half of like fucking like. Obviously, it's amazing work, but D&D is work. We show up every week. We RP. We write shit down.
Yeah.
This is gonna
All
be.
right.
You
I
remember
mean,
everything?
I mean, Jordy, and you do more work than anybody, obviously.
Yeah, this is Jordy.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
props
glad
to
that I've had a
Jordy.
backbone for writing this whole thing. I mean, a lot of it is homebrew. I'm really, quite honestly, most excited about everything to have that post wrap-up session where you guys just get to ask me questions about, like, what was different,
yeah.
what was this,
As
what was
As
that.
soon as we are out of there and Strahd is dead, I am like buying the Strahd book and like reading
100%.
through.
Yep.
The
Yep.
walkthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fully tell you, there is a lot that's different. So you'll see how
Yeah.
it all
Why did you
changes.
crash the castle when we wanted to loot the castle? That was really mean of you.
Yeah. But it is what it is. I'm really happy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, everybody in the
Yeah.
chat. Thank you guys so much for sitting in on this one. What an awesome way to wrap all this up, being able to have like the physical representations. As much as I want to use my Strahd minis, like this is a pretty great alternative.
That
Yeah.
sucks. But you know what, you guys, I'm just so grateful that we're still able to do this, that like
Yeah.
we have folks in our group who are tech savvy enough to make it happen. If it was up to
So
me, it
true.
probably wouldn't be happening. That we just have the technology and like the privilege that we are able to meet and do this online, and that we have an awesome community who's here watching and paying attention,
Yeah.
even if it's changed a little bit. So it's really great, you
Yeah.
guys. I have a lot of gratitude for this, and it really helps being able to be with you guys when things are so uncertain in the world. Oh God, I have PMS. I'm gonna cry. Anyway.
Oh, I got teary like before we even got on the stream properly, before we started streaming, because I was like, oh, I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
It's a pretty lucky thing that we have, having this every week, knowing it's, I always call it, anytime I talk to my friends about it, it's my weekly reset, right? Like, as much as the weekend, you know, it's time off or whatever, we get a couple of days off here and there. This is the end of the week is what I look forward to, is this. And it's awesome every single time.
Go away for
It is how I knew it was Tuesday.
Exactly.
I make a meme for it every week. It's what I get excited about.
Yeah.
Jesse with the meme, Jesse with the amazing emotes in the chat.
I'm so sorry.
I'm still fucking dying from that Kevin one. I love it so much. And it's so perfect because it was exactly what happened this week. The emote is called God Damn It Kevin, and it's just Kevin with a confused face. What did I do wrong?
What can I say? I play for the audience.
Iconic.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching in. Thank you for all the chat comments. Yeah, we'll see you guys here next week.
Bye, dude.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.